Last time,
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Thorador shot a crossbow bolt into a beholder's eye. And
Dragon Ball Z.
Last time, Thorador shot a crossbow bolt into a beholder's eye and killed it.
Yeah.
And a genie punched the beholder until our thief shot it.
Still, I got the killing blow.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I kind of realized after the fact, it's like probably a good thing you didn't have to fight the genie because she might have actually just team wiped you by herself.
She would just punched us in our faces and we would have exploded.
Yeah. Okay, you've got 3 enemies here that surrendered.
Yeah, the genie surrendered, even though she could probably take one of us out still, she would still go down with 1 hit. Apparently.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she's being smart about not wanting to die today.
And she's not evil, so she doesn't really have a reason to.
Exactly.
So I look at our 3 captives. So, what do we do with this lot today?
You got a Kotoa, Sahagin, and a Married Genie that all surrendered.
Huzzah!
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they have no problem with us, I have no problem with them.
Yeah.
Nor do I.
Well, they're no longer being mind ganked, so they probably want to get out of here as fast as possible. I wouldn't blame them.
I mean, I don't attack defenseless or not offensive combatant people.
Well, you're nicer than the party I DM'd for last night, then.
Sorry, what?
The party I DM'd for last night, a goblin surrendered, and the guy just killed him anyhow.
That was. I think that was Scylla.
What?
Hold on. I think that
was party I DM'd for last night, not this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Characters from here don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah. But okay, because I could have sworn there was at least 1 character we got out of like the Mind Flayer's grasp, and it was confused, but Scylla just came in and killed it anyways because it was like better be safe than sorry.
No, I'm not sure where you're getting that from.
Oh no, you're thinking about because of the one that was paralyzed by the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer was still standing at the time.
Ah, okay.
So you're just gonna let all of them go? I'm guessing.
Yeah. But basically, we don't really have any reason to hold them.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fish people would rather be back at home, and I'm sure the Jinn would rather be anywhere but here.
Yeah.
All right, so after you're done dealing with that, you notice there's like a kind of like a glimmer from under the rubble here near the middle.
I'll go look at that glimmer.
Well, let's go take a look at it, see what's in there.
Yeah, there's a ton of coins here, an armband, a ring, and 4 potions.
Amazing, the one wall that didn't fall down.
Yep.
There's
you said an armband, a ring, and 4 potions.
Yeah. Like the ring. The ring looks like it's like some kind of like royal signet ring from like a extinct drow royal family.
Oh, that's right.
It's incredibly well crafted, so like it's probably worth a lot of money, whether it's magical or not.
And I just actually haven't remembered, they were apparently looking for rings.
But the coinage is 600 platinum, 3,400 copper, 1,300 gold. And the armband is kind of like, it's basically a really fancy piece of jewelry. So it's probably worth something.
Throw all of that money into the adventure pool.
Yeah.
That would be the wise idea.
And 2 of the potions you recognize because you've seen one already. 2 of them are elixirs of youth. Or not youth, Elixirs of health.
I'm gonna say what?
Elixirs of health.
I was gonna say we found potions to make us heal.
They're basically the ones that they can heal status effects.
Vexy with the baby rage.
Oh, that's good.
Two of us are now babies. Good luck.
Change
Oh,
my
dear.
backfire.
When you wish upon a Dragon Ball.
Oh dear, very dear.
Rock the dragon.
But
I'm kidding.
but
Does you?
you theorize that this is probably the Beholder's treasure stash.
Okay.
Or at least some of it. Some of it might still be buried, looking around the piles of bricks.
Ooh.
You said we recognized 2 of them being health
Yeah,
elixir
yeah.
health.
Two potions being health potions,
The other 2 you can't tell what they are.
Okay.
They're red, but not the same shade of red that the fire breath potion you found was.
Oh yeah, Ozzie. Before I forget, music.
Why is TZ's token not snapping to the grid?
Yeah.
It just keeps moving.
Because I think he undid the snap.
If you hold down Alt and use the arrow keys, you can.
Okay. But yeah, music. Let me find something.
Yeah.
I'm inching towards you.
I held down Alt and it refreshed the window. That was a bad idea.
Whoops.
Probably know something different.
That's a stupid. That's a stupid shortcut to put in browsers. Backspace. Let's go back. Let's go back on the screen.
You can use the arrow keys to.
Yeah, Alt left is the same as well. Alt left, Alt right.
No, like if you just use the arrow
just
keys.
drag it.
Move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now.
Cool.
But I was gonna try to pick a. I don't know. Here we go with this.
I forget now.
Oh yeah, I didn't change my head, my speaker to be my headset. There we go. I was like, why can't I hear the music?
I hear it.
I do not.
I do.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else in this
I
room
can hear it.
aside from that.
And, you know,
So,
wait. I think I'm hearing it now. Yeah, I hear it
it's-
now. Okay.
It's kind of like a quietish tune.
Well, I didn't hear. If
you-
you guys heard it, I didn't right away because I just now starting to hear it.
Dungeons of Dreadmore.
Dungeons and Dog Bar.
But you gotta keep in mind, most of the treasure troves you find aren't gonna be as good as the buttload of weapons you got from the dwarves.
Right.
Right.
yeah, but we can still make some nice cash.
Yeah.
Cash money.
And there is still that treasure chest back in the
Cash
one
money.
room you found earlier.
Yeah.
And you could take the Drow weapons to Arlash to sell them to the inhabitants there because
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we should actually go back to the armory, tuck away as much of that stuff as we can, and do we want to try and talk to those? What are they called again?
Driders.
riders.
Yeah, talk to the Driders and see if there's anything we get for trying to help out with this.
I was gonna. You guys haven't went back there yet, but I'm gonna point out that they're not there anymore.
Oh, really? They just ran off now?
I expanded the map. I saw the tokens were gone, but I thought, well, maybe it was an accidental deletion.
Yeah.
No.
At least we're gonna get that treasure chest now.
Yeah. Yep. I'll go tackle that treasure chest.
Yeah. Yeah, be like Forador, get that treasure chest.
Oh yeah. Probably would help if I open up my character sheet.
Probably.
I need to do that for Scylla
I need to open mine too.
and your spell tracker if you don't already got it open.
I did that actually first, but forgot
So-
the character sheet.
Should I go ahead and roll for open locks?
Oh, you just going straight back there?
Yeah.
It's actually not locked.
Oh, okay.
It's there's about 50 gold in there and about 10 rings.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Holy.
So I can be like Hal Jordan in that one.
You're evil Hal Jordan. You have all the rings now.
When we become the Mandarin, you got all the rings on your finger.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, TC's just going around the place.
Do they seem like special rings, or are they just more of those like royal rings?
No, they don't look anything like the one you found in the last room. They all have like a little emblem of a wave of water on them.
Anybody want to try to do it to detect magic and see if there are any magical stuff, or just?
I can.
Yeah, I've already burnt my free one. We haven't had a long rest since then, I believe.
Right.
Hang on.
And since that's actually a hidden bedroom, you guys could rest in there if you want.
It would take turns resting.
You wouldn't need to take turns resting. You just
okay.
like nothing's gonna find you in there.
At least not easily. Somebody's got a dog with a squeaky chew toy.
Yeah, it's Charlie on the other room.
Silly dog.
So I mean, if you guys want to rest, you can just reset your spell counters and set yourselves to full HP.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest. Okay, so
I'll take all these swords, shove them into the bag, and I'll take all these daggers, shove more into the bag.
What's
the
my
bag of holding?
What's my max HP again?
Look at your tracker on your character sheet.
Okay.
Tracker. Okay.
What's in this door?
Turn it. Move it.
Oh,
Anything in this door worth exploring?
Well, you might want to wait till the rest of the party's ready to do that.
Oh.
That's why.
Because you haven't explored that room. Although, if you want, you could use the tunnel to see if you can see what's in there.
This tunnel?
This tunnel here.
Oh, okay, there we go. Fix it.
I'm just gonna reveal this area so.
Oh, that tunnel.
Okay.
Because you guys.
Goodbye, my friends.
Since we got.
Yeah, because there's one of those paintings there, so that you can see in the room.
Oh wait! Before I forget,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I go into the party, be like, "Hey guys, come back here."
I first stand on my tippy toes and look through the thing.
There's 4 Sahagins and a water method in there.
Okay.
They seem confused.
I go
like
back.
They don't know where they're at.
I go back in there and say, I took a look-see through that little painting in the tunnel next to the room we haven't gone in. Looks like there's some Sahagins and Nefit in there. They look kind of confused though, like they don't know why they're there.
It's like I say to Ford, or it's like, well, I guess we'll show them what the deck can do. Time to take out the deck.
God.
Geez.
Okay, so do you guys want me to take one card, or do you want?
I'm just gonna point out before you do any of that stuff, and we're sitting here talking about stuff. Matt obviously put all the weapons in the bag of holding, but those suits of armor, you got to actually load into regular bags to carry because
suits of armor. She actually layers them on herself, so she comes in clunking, holding various helmets under her arms. Hi guys, want to help?
Like I just kind of picture, in a freaking One Piece and Thriller Bark when Luffy suddenly is wearing a suit of plate mail and everyone's like, Luffy, why are you wearing armor? He's like, that's what you're supposed to do when you find armor.
And then he stomps a zombie back into the ground.
Okay, so you want to use the deck now that you guys are all rested.
Well, you have these things to deal with. What are you gonna do with these things? You're gonna use the deck on them or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you pulling out a card from the deck is going to help with monsters.
It depends on what it does, but I mean, can't we just like lead them to the exit and have them leave? That's really their home. They've been kept here against their will with that beholder flying around.
Either the beholder or with the mind flayers, either or.
You also still don't know if they're going to react kindly to you or not.
Killing them immediately.
Okay, so you actually are going to draw a card. I'm assuming you already basically implied that you're going to. So.
Yeah, just for me. It's like, here we go, guys. Go pull a card. Time to ruin the experience.
Pulling out a card. Why? Drops all the helmets again.
Let me get a few feet away. Okay.
Everybody just. Alright.
As he's pulling out the card, quickly rip off all the extra unneeded layers of armor so I can actually move.
Everybody's backing up in the corner.
need to be ready for this. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
Trap card.
Okay, so you pull out a card, and the card has a picture of a golden suit of full plate armor, and a golden suit of full plate appears and clanks onto the ground.
Is it alive or no? It's
just a suit of armor.
It'd be like, okay, it wasn't bad.
I'm just gonna point out that full plate halves your movement speed if you equip it because of.
And wouldn't golden armor be like incredibly cumbersome and not very good?
Well,
really soft.
It might not be actual gold. It might be enchanted. You don't know.
And go to body and be like, now we have to put this in another bag. Would be.
You pulled it. You carry it.
Yeah,
you're carrying it.
I'll do it. I'm just warning you guys.
Who wants to draw next?
Alright, yeah, who wants to draw? Come on, everybody draw.
I'm good.
What the hell not? I'll draw a card.
Right, Diraxis. There you go.
We are running risk on this one.
We are all going to die.
Yes, we are. But I'm okay with that.
Rocks fall. The entire half of the party dies.
Because if we all die, at least that means I took you all with me.
So no, that's
Is this where the door we came in?
I'll move here. Orientated that way.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh, you're good. Your face blocking me, and I'm not liking Ozzie's laugh.
So there's a picture of a really bright light, and you suddenly hear a voice shout, "You fool!" And there's a bright light, a really huge light fills the room and blinds everybody.
You fool! You fool!
Reference.
Solar flare.
No, I will always live by the spoonies. Somebody throws a flashbang.
You're all left kind of standing there, unable to see anything for about 10 minutes.
Bet you probably even longer than that. But that's not going to stop her from trying to find her way across the room to punch her exes.
Arrow lead out to. Is that the door out of the area?
The blue arrow, yes.
Talking about the the one that's in the lower left. That's where you came in. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this is the only unexplored room.
What we could do is we could just open these two doors and just tell them to leave. And someone could stay here to make sure none of them get through.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The creatures in there that we have to deal with.
Again, there's no guarantee that they're just going to attack us.
Yeah, I was saying, you technically don't have to deal with them. You could just leave them there. They're not in your way to get out.
But the XP, though.
Yeah, the XP.
Don't we get XP for dealing with them peacefully?
Wow, this group suddenly turned to murder hobos in like 5 seconds.
No.
Yes.
But they're kind of being kept in here against their will.
I have to say,
If they just attack us, then yes, it's battle XP. But if they're like, how do we get out here? Then we'd be like,
what were you doing here?
You just go down this hall, take a left, you know.
Gee, 5 seconds ago, I just couldn't help but hearing the chance of XP though.
Well, yeah, there's different kinds of XP.
Murder hobos.
I was gonna say to Ozzie, it's like, do we get XP if, like, again, we don't know if, like, hypothetically speaking, they leave and we convince them, oh, you go.
You wouldn't get like the kind of XP you'd get for them surrendering during a combat. So it wouldn't really be that much because.
Okay, but still, XP is XP. So
that's metagaming though. You're killing these guys when they're no threat to us. That's a dickish thing to do.
I'm a freaking neutral good cleric. I'm not gonna kill them if, you know.
Right. I'm not saying to go kill them, but at least go in there and tell them that safe need be, and what depending on how they react to us. Like they say die, or say okay.
I don't want to do it alone. So who's coming with me?
I'm assuming we're all going. I'm going.
Yeah, everybody's rested up and everything, and you're done drawing cards at the moment. So.
Yep.
You were a neutral good cleric, Kappa.
Yeah, Diraxis can be at the.
Yeah, there's actually technically 2 doors into the
watching them at the door. Yeah, Thordor could be here, and someone else down here to stop them if they try to get out that way.
I'd rather us all try to be grouped up. I mean, there's only 2 ways in and out.
I was gonna say, if we just block the 2 doors right here, then they can else do really.
Right.
So being way back there is not gonna help anything.
Yeah. It's not like they can like crash through this wall here and walk through and crash
while you're all discussing the possibility of going out and talking to them, Scylla says she's staying in the corridor and unless there's a fight.
Alright.
Because Sahagins and Sea Elves do not get along. Like them seeing her could make it more likely that they'll attack.
Well, let's not have that happen.
Wait,
are you sure you're gonna keep Badia down there? Because if a fight actually does occur, you're gonna be really far away.
Yeah, I was like,
I thought we were supposed to be protecting the other door.
These are the only 2 doors.
Well, we want to get them out to lead out this way.
Oh, okay, and then Badia will show the way out. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like he says, if a fight breaks out, then he'll be far away.
Sounds like you're still purposely dragging me into a fight, but anyway.
So I wanted some of them
That's
here in case they tried to get out this door, because we don't want them out that way. We just want them to go straight south, and where they go from there, whatever.
Well, if they go straight south, they'll see the door out.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, they'll see the door out.
How about we just go in, guys? Instead of staying here arguing.
Yeah, who's gonna try talking to them?
Who has
immediately I kick in the door. All right.
I guess we're doing it now.
That was brilliant.
You folks, you don't need to be here. Steps to one side. Out.
I don't need to be here. You don't need to be here.
Roll a charisma check.
Charisma check, oh dear.
I'm a 12, so I'm not.
This is what I get for opening my big fat mouth.
Oh, he's the one that talks.
I was about to do it myself,
how do I do a charisma check? D20 plus. I assume nothing.
No, it's
attributes and
click charisma and it'll roll it automatically.
What do you mean click charisma?
There'll be a charisma die at the top of your attributes. It'll have like dice.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Strength, dexterity, constitution. Just click charisma.
I clicked it. Why did nothing happen?
Might
hit
check
okay
on
the
screen. Might be a thing on the screen. There you go.
Oh, you only had a 9 charisma. I
was about to do it, but then.
What's your group?
You failed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Who the hell do you think you are telling us what to do?
Good job, oh Fateless.
You can roll to intimidate.
They rolled.
Intimidate them.
They already drew their weapons because
Great.
Vadia pissed them off, basically.
Great.
Good job, Fateless leader.
16.
Oi,
Right.
I didn't see you just stepping up the hill.
I was about to.
Dialogue was about to. He probably has a better charisma.
I do.
What's your charisma?
Sit here arguing for 5 more minutes. Let's see how long it takes.
What is your charisma, Deadlock?
16.
Yes, seriously.
Actually, I thought it was 14.
I got 14.
I thought it was 15, and then we went and
No, you had a
book.
You had a
that's
13,
right.
and then that raised it to 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I'm
14.
going.
Still, that's very-
I'm gonna go in like 2 turns, so I can just nuke them. But
Is everybody rolled for initiative already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
I
everybody's on there. So yeah. So, yeah, the leader one's going first, and then Arthur. Let's see how far can. Yeah, he can definitely reach. He is. I just realized I don't have this. Fuck it.
have grids on.
No, I have grids on, but I don't have the Sahagin character sheet open,
Oh.
or the monster thing. But I already know. I know what their weapons do anyhow, so it doesn't matter.
Alright.
So he's got to get a 13 to hit, and he hit for 8 damage.
I swear, if we get killed by these guys, I feel like we'll all
I
attack
find it
Vadia
incredibly
and-
unlikely that that'll happen, but
we just rested, so.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah,
Arthur's turn.
literally, we just had a long rest. Everyone
Magic
has their
missile.
spells back. If you're getting killed by this group, you kind of had a story, to be honest.
Yeah, magic missile.
Arthur just sighs. We gave you a chance. Fireball.
all right. I gotta have them roll for saving throws. This for the leader failed.
You really wanted to use that
underlings-
power of a spell?
And for the Mephit. The Mephit saved, so he's only taking half damage. But roll for your damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see who's dead.
Well, Ozzie will know when he.
Yeah.
Let's add in them old Pool of Radiant sound effects. Eh!
Oh.
The Mephit's
God.
like, I'm not with them.
Sure you're not. Sure.
Technically, he didn't say anything, but
Glaring at him, nodding my head viciously. Sure you're not.
No, I had to ask, Easy, was it really necessary to use that powerful spell right as a kid?
Yes.
I mean, we might
well, to be fair, you guys know there's pretty much nothing else in here.
I know, but what if we actually later on come to something worse and we have
Oh, wait, is he surrendering or no? He still wants to fight.
He more or less he technically can't surrender because it's not his turn, but he doesn't look like he has any interest in continuing to fight.
Oh wait, since it's my turn, wait, can I move up? All right, I'm gonna move up. Right here. Wait, can he understand me or no? He can't understand me.
Yeah, he can.
He just
understand.
about
Under
comment.
comment or regular comment.
I'd be like, I kind of shout to him because it looks like a distance, a shouting distance, but I'd be like, "Will you surrender?"
Yeah, he agrees to surrender.
It's like, all right, get the hell out.
Yeah, TZ's like, yep, don't want to deal with this. Fuck it.
Okay, I just kind of noticed that it looks like there's a door here. Is there a room there?
Yeah, there is there's a door right next to you as well.
Yeah.
No, that's
okay.
a very small door.
Yeah, can I? There's no door or anything. I put my cloak up and go in there.
I'm going to cast.
There's nothing in there. It's empty.
I was gonna say I was gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Corridor.
I don't need it because I'm only at 8.
Yeah. I just need to actually add those monsters' experience to the EXP tally though, because I didn't have them on the list previously because I didn't know if you're actually gonna fight them or not.
Right. At that point, we hadn't fought them.
You try to be a nice person. You try to be a member of society, but now
try to let them out the door, but no, they gotta pick a fight.
So now they light you on fire. And...
Well, for the person who kicked through the door and says leave.
I think we all learned a valuable lesson. We don't let the Drow do any negotiating.
Oh, okay.
Sure, after you next time.
Hey, I was going to go ahead and.
After how long?
Let the dwarf do the talking from now on, please.
Or the ASMR, because the ASMR's got the 14 charisma too.
Yeah, they both got the same charisma.
Yeah. So let those two do
it.
So that's you've officially searched the entire estate.
All right, let's get out of here.
Works for me.
After looting and vandalizing the entire area, and killing the assholes who just can't take leave as an answer.
Articulating some lines.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to return to Aralash.
Might as well.
All right.
Might as well. Normal, semi-normal place. It's a decent enough walk. We can get there in enough time.
Yeah. The travel's reasonably uneventful. Mainly because I want to just kind of speed through some of this, but
traveling through corridors and more caves.
Yeah. Right. You get to Aralash, and you actually see the female genie that you encountered back at the ruins is here talking to another one that's guarding the entrance to town.
Oh. No. Guess our
see you again.
Hello, good evening. Slowly walk past.
Alright, so where are you gonna go?
Well, we gotta go sell our stuff. We got a truckload of gear to get rid of.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
yeah. You can either go to Grimshank's hut or Father Mobisa's pawn shop.
Oh yeah, did we ever check for the detect magic on the rings?
No,
we
actually, but I mean, Badia could do that now because
I could do that now, so I could do detect magic again.
Yeah,
for free.
The signet ring is not magical. All 10 of the rings you found in that chest were though, and obviously the potions.
Mandarin, like be the Mandarin, 10 magical rings.
Well, all of these are magic. I dare someone to put them all on.
And now I want to rule the world.
And then a guy in a suit of iron shows up like, I'm not.
Actually, no. She takes that back and just starts popping on all 10 rings.
If we're gonna be joking around with the Mandarin references, I'll have to go with the old Captain America and the Avengers arcade game. See my power!
If you can see, they're all cursed.
Oh god!
Wait, did that really happen in the?
What?
Like the Mandarin saying that during
yeah, that was
game,
what he said when you reached the boss fight for him in the arcade game.
Wow.
I'm actually just telling the experience real quick.
Okay.
Don't mind my rings.
Well, we never get to see what these rings do.
Yeah.
Okay, so the experience.
we don't want to take a chance we put a bad ring.
The experience total for everything is 39,040.
39.
40.
Ah, crap! I'm trying to find my thing.
39.
Okay.
I'll divide that by 2 for Claylex.
Where are the?
So for Claylex, that's 19,000. For Claylex, that's no, it's 19,520.
What?
Oh, right, 5.
What was? What was 39? What was?
Look
the
at
rest?
look at the
It's
chat.
in the chat.
Oh. Thank you.
So I'll let you do that and check to see if you guys went up levels.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably did. That's a lot of XP.
Well, it's because the funny thing is, like, yeah, I realized that fight actually probably did go the way it should have, because actually looking afterwards, the genie gives more experience than the beholder does.
Because I imagine genies would be... You wouldn't normally fight genies. They would be another thing to deal with, but they are incredibly powerful, so you wouldn't normally have to fight genies.
Okay.
Well, they're one of the main residents of the elemental planes.
Okay, I'm level 9 now.
Jeez, seriously?
Okay,
Seriously?
Freaking rogue levels up so fast.
10, 11. So 11 saves. So 4 plus 6. That's
okay. So
10.
so Deadlock, you just so you know, this is the
Level.
last level. You
I
get
rolled for dice.
Actually, no, because you're not. Because I already decided you weren't gonna roll for the last level. You're just gonna gain the max amount because it's the last time you get like a nice chunk of HP. Because after that, it's like a reset amount.
I am level 8 now.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm doing something real quick with. So Deadlock, you just hold on.
Okay.
So Deadlock's rolls 1d6 and gets, so you get in 7 HP, which puts him at 43 total.
So now level 7.
Okay, so you're level 8 now, you said?
Yep.
I just hit 8 too.
Should I do anything or just let you do it?
You're gonna have to roll for HP.
Yeah. I mean, at least I changed the. Oh, you're doing that.
I'll change the level on your sheet so I remember that it was changed. But roll 1d8 for HP.
1d8. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
All right.
That's not bad. I could.
So yeah, that's 10 plus 2, so that's actually 8 total.
Oh, okay, awesome. So my health definitely went up way up.
Yeah, you got 50. Hold on. 57.
Yeah. What was your health, Matt?
Currently.
He's a couple levels behind you guys.
Yeah, I'm a couple of levels behind. I just got a level, like I was saying.
I just meant health-wise.
Yes.
Gosh, I don't even know where the immediate hit points are kept.
They're under the tracker.
Tracker.
Info,
47. 47, but I only just reached level 7, so and I haven't added the new level 7 stats.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, because of the fact that you've had a couple really crappy rolls. I'm gonna have you roll 1d10, but I'm not gonna let you get lower than a 6 because you've had some really crappy rolls on your HP the last couple of levels.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. 1d10.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we're gonna pretend that's a 6.
6.
With your Constitution
2,
bonus, that's
so
an 8.
That's 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 8 total. That's still good. So that puts you at 50.
He lightly tapped the dice and turns to 6.
Oh, something went wrong. What could it be? So that puts you at 55 HP.
So I'm just 2 ahead of you.
Yeah, 2 ahead of him.
But to be fair, I'm still technically the tank of the group anyway, so.
All right, I'm gonna check the XP chart because Claylex posted how much he has, and then he went AFK.
Yeah, that's my current XP.
Yeah,
like after adding.
Actually, while you do take care of this, I will BRB a couple minutes.
Okay.
Let's see. You, what level are you right now? 6.
6. Mm-hmm.
So you're not. You didn't quite go up a level as I. You're close. You're close to leveling as a priest.
Okay.
But you didn't go up as either thing yet.
Okay. Okay.
Which actually, I just remembered because I got a roll for Scylla's HP because I've kind of tied her level to Badia. 9 plus whatever her bonus is. So actually, Scylla has the most HP now. Because she's got 59. She's got 2 more HP than Kevin.
Oh my god, Kevin needs to. Kevin's like.
Why couldn't I roll an 8 instead of 6?
Not the size of your HP; it's how you use it.
Sparingly.
That's right. Thordor didn't have to roll because he reached level 9.
Right.
TZ, did you check the XP chart to see if you?
Yeah, I leveled up. I'm at level 8 now.
Okay, so roll. You got 16 Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So roll 1d4 and add a 2. That's how much HP you're gonna gain. 4 total. So I will add that to your character sheet. Info tracker. That puts you at 38. All right. So you're actually gonna have to. Wait, you hit what, level 7? Or level?
Yeah, level 8.
Level 8. So you need to pick 2 more spells out of the spells you have access to learn. 2 more, probably 4th level spells, obviously.
Yep. More crazy spells.
Let's but before you do anything, I'm gonna change the level on your character sheet to remember that you're level 8.
See, that's on the info tab, right? No, it's on the tracker. Oh yeah, it's on details.
Spell progression? No, that's progression. Wizard spells.
Oh,
list.
sorry, but changed. Okay.
Oh yeah, so you got your 30 rogue points. So let's do that real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna put 15 in detect noise.
15 in detect noise. Puts that up to 70.
Okay, 5 and move silently. And 5 and find remove traps. And the final 5 and pickpockets.
So, I need 79,000 more XP. Let's go kill another beholder, guys. What do you say?
You get on that.
I don't know if that'll be enough.
Two beholders. Three beholders for all the levels. All
right, so I gotta check the Thaco chart to see if anyone's Thaco improved.
Okay.
Actually, doesn't almost everybody improve by 1 each level?
Fighter classes do automatically, but the other classes not so much. But Thordor level 9 is an improvement level for rogues, so all his are going to 16.
Thaco. Where do we keep track of our Thaco?
It's attached to your weapons.
Yeah, it's attached to the weapons.
It's kind of stupid that this sheet's set up that way, but that's how it's set up.
Oh, so I just go in here and change the 15s to 16s now?
Yeah. No, that would be backwards.
Yeah.
You want to change them to 14s.
Oh, 14s.
Dimension Door sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, I think I know that spell.
And
it's basically a portal.
Yeah. What did I remember that from? It was a critical role.
I just gotta check your Thaco real quick, TZ.
Does that mean you could send us a portal all the way back home?
I think it has to be within vision.
Oh. So essentially it's a portal gun then instead.
The caster could choose a destination the caster could see, visualize, or describe precisely in distance and/or direction.
As long as you can see it, you could take us back home. If you picture it in your mind.
Yeah, but stuff like that doesn't work for like cross-planar travel.
No. But if we were to get back to anywhere in Sigil, we could easily just step back home.
Right.
According to VC, Scanlan used it constantly.
Scanlan's magic was so... He utilized... Well, yeah,
He was that magical bard.
Yeah, he utilized his magic really well. What was that hand thing he had too? Is that magic hand or no?
That's Mage Hand, but he called it Big B's Big Hand.
Yeah, Mage Hand. Thank you.
Can pick up anything 5 pounds heavy, and that includes Scanlan.
Okay, so Draxus is just one level behind Thordar, while everyone else is like a bit more because they don't level up anywhere near as fast.
Oh, is Bigby a different kind of Mage Hand then?
I think it just used to. They stopped calling it Bigby's Mage Hand in the more recent editions.
Oh, so it's still called Bigby's Big Hand, but they just simplified it to Mage Hand in 5th edition.
I think that's what it is.
I'm back.
Because in 5th edition, it's just a cantrip. So aside from Arthur needing to pick his spells, I think we've done all the leveling up changes. I mean, there might be more proficiencies to dole out, but we'll worry about that later when we're not actually in the middle of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Just to take care of the stuff that directly affects it. So the question is, how much stuff are you trying to get rid of while you're in town? You're not trying to get rid of like the gems and stuff, are you?
No, we're gonna keep the gems. I think we'll probably get rid of those as Sigil.
Yeah, because the thing is,
enough to lug around.
Because Sigil is a much bigger place, and with that many valuable gems, you're not going to be able to unload them all at one shop. Like the shopkeeper is going to look at you and go, I don't got enough money to buy all that.
Yeah. The armor and weapons said we can't take to Sigil, though. We need to get rid of those.
Right.
Apparently, AD&D, the abbreviation is also used in legalese for accidental death and dismemberment.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they changed it.
Probably.
Accidental death and dismemberment.
Wow.
What's this
That's
for?
freaking amazing.
We may want to get those range checked out to see what they actually do.
Yeah. Grimshank can identify the rings and the potions if you go to him.
Right.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna get Dimension Door and Stone Skin.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. Stone Skin's really good. If gives a bit more, of course, edge in the health, HP.
Yeah, and basically makes you it'll be good for our tanks.
There's about any RPG that has something similar to Stone Skin that's really good.
What's that?
You're saying just about any RPG that has something similar to that is good.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Like Neverwinter Nights had Bark Skin, which is also really good.
Yeah, dwarves from World of Warcraft, they do have they actually grow a bit, and then they have like kind of stone skin.
I think it's one of their passives.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the racial ability.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys are going to go to Grimshank's hut first because of the fact that he can identify stuff for you.
Yeah.
So I mean,
might as well.
So I mean, because you're identifying in bulk, he's going to charge 10 gold for all the rings in one, and 10 gold for both the potions in one, like not for each.
Okay.
So it's a total of 20 gold to identify all this stuff.
Just take it out of the pool.
Yeah.
All right. Let me adjust that.
-20 to the pool. And actually, yeah, Big B's hand is actually a different version of Mage Hand.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing all the details.
So all of the rings are, except for the obvious one that's not magic, are rings of water breathing.
Ooh, that'd be useful.
I think you might understand why a group of mind flayers would want to get a hold of those, considering where you guys are.
Right.
Wait, what are those?
Rings of water breathing.
Oh.
If you have them equipped, you can breathe underwater.
I think
a ring for everybody. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
For the people who won't need it, like Scylla and Robo Mage.
They're also you can also technically hold on to the extras because having extra stuff isn't a bad idea since you guys have been starting a guild.
Yeah. Okay.
But and the potions, the two that you couldn't identify, are both potions of fire resistance. Surprised Kevin didn't say anything about, well, now I find a fire resistance thing.
I think I did last time. That's why I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be a running gag. Now we find it.
Okay, fine.
You're level 20, you find another fire resistance. Now we find it.
let me do it myself. I gotta get into character. Now we find it. God damn it.
All right, so okay, so he's identified the stuff for you, and are you gonna try to sell the weapons to him?
Might as well try to load some of them off as much as he can possibly buy, I guess.
Yeah, you basically show him how much you've got, and he goes, well, I definitely can't buy all of those. You got three suits of armor and like 50 weapons. So like he offers to give you 500 gold for one of the suits of armor and 10 of the weapons.
That's not bad.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
Guessing everybody agrees to that then.
Sure.
I agree.
Yep.
All right. He says, you probably won't have the best of luck of getting money out of Father Movisa if you're heading to his pawn shop, but he might be able to offer you something in trade.
That's not a bad option if they can.
Yeah. I agree.
We can at least check out what he has.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You might have something we be just as valuable.
Yeah.
Well, anything's more valuable than this stuff where you're going to be going because you can't take it with you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't have anything, we can go hit the general shop in the forge.
Well, yeah, but then you got to travel back to
I'm sorry. I forgot. I was looking at him as,
and they're not going to be as interested in the stuff because you just unloaded all that mithril on them.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, pawn shop. Yeah. If not that, then merchant stalls, I guess.
Right. Okay, so you head to the pawn shop, and Father Movisa is a Triton, like the mayor, but he's got a goatee and he's wearing a top hat and a spectacle.
Hey, it's Ozzie.
Hey, Ozzie. Hey, Ozzie.
Yeah, as you walk into his shop, he goes, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Okay.
Yeah, we got all this drow weapons and armor, and we would like to unload.
Okay, first off,
We're looking to see if we could possibly trade it in.
Yeah, possibly trade it in for something that you got.
He goes, "Well, that stuff would be very helpful for the town militia, so let me look and and see what I might be able to offer in exchange. I need to pop open the Dungeon Master's Guide and just kind of like figure out what kind of magical items he might have to offer in exchange.
Okay.
Because I'm really not in the mood to be creative and make stuff up.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's understandable.
Yeah, very understandable.
Great, let's see what the book has.
Let's see. Luckily, they got tables to list all the stuff, so I don't have to go to the actual items entry. Let's see. No.
That's one magical part.
Flip this table. I don't think it'd be a good idea to flip the table to where this guy that looks like...
If we flip the tables, we'll flip the book, and if we flip the book, we'll never get items.
Yeah. Oh no, we missed our stuff.
So let's see. I just remember, doesn't Badia have winged boots?
I think she might.
Yeah, so like you guys, I forgot about that. Like you got those so long ago, and you haven't really had a reason to use them for the actual
we've been
flight
caught
ability.
in corridors for how long? Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I haven't had been able to use my walk on the ceiling thing. And...
So he offers to, for the remainder of the items, or for the remainder of the weaponry that you're trying to offload, he offers you 500 gold, 2 potions of invisibility, a ring of regeneration, and let's see. I'm trying to pick out something that's like not like OP to hand you because you guys have already steamrolled through stuff anyhow.
The fact we survived the Beholder encounter, nothing can stop us. A red dragon comes in.
All right, let's actually fight it this time. Oh god!
A red dragon shows up and just wipes us out and leaves.
And a cloak of protection +2.
Ooh. What's the cloak of protection to? Can you like tell us, or if I ask him? Like...
Cloak of protect, like it just adds 2. It just improves your armor class by 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a non. Probably... It doesn't count as armor, but it improves your armor.
Yeah. So just put that on. So now I feel like wait. Actually, again. Diraxis needs like 2 HP, right, to even with Scylla, right?
Don't worry about Diraxis' armor class. Diraxis has everybody beat in armor class.
I was gonna say, you throw a knife at me, it's gonna bounce off.
Here's a cloak, make it tanky, make it even more.
No wait, the knife is gonna bounce off of me and hit like the guy that's 2 miles down the hall.
The cloak has steroids inside of it. It's like
But I'm fine defense-wise.
Like the cloak would make more sense to give to Scylla or Sebastian because neither of them use shields.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what are we trading?
The weapons and armor.
The weapons and armor for
we're trading all of this. Just throws a whole bunch of black metal armor and weapons onto the counter.
I'm assuming you're going to accept this trade.
We have no reason not to.
Yeah.
What was it? Invisibility potions, a ring of regeneration. What does that do?
It makes you regenerate health every turn. Like if you're out of combat, you're basically gonna be at full health by the time you get into another fight.
That'd be good for something like the pink, maybe Draxus, so he can regrow his hair. And
give that to the Draxus.
Let's see, the Ring of Regeneration.
Sebastian is completely.
Actually, are we sure that we don't want to give it to the mage because he's super squishy and might die?
He hasn't really been getting hit recently.
That's true, I suppose.
But anyhow, it gives you 1 HP back per turn automatically. So yeah. So if you go like a while out of combat, by the time you get into a fight again, you're gonna be healed.
So every 6 seconds you get a hit point.
Yeah. So the main question is who you're gonna give the cloak to, because like I said, I mean, I think Sebastian has worse armor class than Scylla does. Yeah, because she's actually at 0, and he's at 2.
So you'd be able to match her if you get the cloak. And neither of you can match me.
Yeah, true.
It's a nice cloak. One of you have it.
Yeah, so that's what we assume we're gonna do. So I'll change his armor class to 0, and I'll add the cloak protection to his inventory.
Okay.
Where is back? All right.
Ooh, that's what the cloak of protection looks like. That's nice.
So I do gotta adjust Kevin's spell totals because he leveled up. Kevin, you got your tracker open?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just double check on your attributes real quick. You got 30. So you get you're level 8 now. So you get 4 level 1. Actually, I should just tell you the things that changed because the level 1 and 2 are staying the same, but
4 and 3. Okay.
Yeah, level 3, 3, level 4, 2.
Okay. Cool.
I think that the main thing you gotta decide is who's gonna get what potions, more or less.
What were the potions again?
Like, well, now that you've done everything, you currently have 2 potions of invisibility, 2 potions of fire resistance, and 2 elixirs of health.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, my fire resistance.
Or you can just kind of generally say the party is just carrying them with them, and somebody can keep a note of the fact that you have them.
Definitely give the fire resistance to Doraxis.
I take
the
potion, put it in his hand, tap on it with my hand. It says, "Here you go, buddy."
I am very tempted to put this potion down your throats with the bottle.
But that means you won't get it later.
Have fun digesting glass.
Hey, us dwarves
It's a dwarf, so I think he can handle it.
I think well.
That includes you, Matt. So I suggest you not start.
Okay, and
Mr. kicks the door down and fails at charisma.
And
I'm a drow. Bite me.
Gladly, I got the teeth for it.
Oh my god! All I said was, "Here you go, Doraxis. Here's a fire resist potion."
Hey.
You got cloak, right?
Yeah, I got cloak of protection.
I pull it over your head and tie it around your neck.
Who is going to get the ring, though? The regeneration ring?
I would say either... It's...
Like, logically, it should be, like, one of the frontline characters.
Yeah. I say either Doraxis, Body, or Scylla.
Which one is most likely to get hit? Probably
either really all
any of them, really.
Scylla's got slightly worse armor class.
Okay.
So she's likely to get hurt a lot better, yeah.
So in that case,
not by much. You got to beat by like 2.
But also doesn't say anywhere that we can't pass it around between the frontliners in case we need it.
Well, the only other option I could say is if we really just want to keep it just on one person, I could just say we could just roll for it.
I think, like, generally speaking, a ring isn't something you should just pass around because they tend to not come off your finger very easily.
Yeah, so I'd say let's just roll for it.
Highest roll or lowest roll, and which die?
Just do 20.
Yeah, just do 20.
So wait, the person that rolls the lowest gets it? Is what you're suggesting?
I thought it was the highest.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, whoever rolls the highest.
Okay. Yeah.
So it
is. Okay.
Yep.
But to be honest, the way you were going, it's probably said right in the end it was gonna be hurt anyway. But I thought at least this way it was an easy, great ground.
Also, I just want to say I just saw TZ's John Wick post in general.
I have not any.
God
Okay, so
Be eliminated around 50%.
So because of the fact that you guys have kind of helped them out by dumping off these weapons for they let you stay at the inn for free.
Oh,
for the night.
awesome.
I'm cool with that.
Perfectly fine with that. We got adventure in the morning.
Yeah. Everybody's at full spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
That is not what I wanted to do, damn you thing.
Everybody's at full ravioli.
Shows how long it's been since we used the regular battle screen. Grooviget's icon was still on there.
Regular battle screen. Uh-oh.
Like the one that's not for like when you're exploring.
When we're not delving.
I'm saying, why are you looking at the regular battle screen?
Because the next place is going to be kind of straightforward to where I'm not going to use a dungeon map.
Okay.
Because there's reasons, but I also just shit happened and I didn't have a chance to make one. But at the same time, it's also like I didn't have an idea of what to do with one.
I was just mainly joking. Like, is something going to attack us in our sleep?
No, nothing's going to attack you in your sleep. That would be a dick move.
Dick moves happen.
Dick move, Captain.
You know what? While he's clearing that out, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
All right.
Everybody's got poo tonight.
Everybody's got the poots.
Everybody's got the poopies today.
Well, since he's doing that, I can actually technically set up the first battle because I don't have anything else to do at the moment.
Okie dokie.
Happy music.
Happy Meal.
I suppose we could change the music to something else.
Yeah, you could change it to Baconators.
I do like the bacon.
Baconator. Bad for my health.
Bad for health, yes. Delicious, even better.
Delicious.
The bacon goes down the hall.
Your streams have been particularly gross today.
Everybody's got poo.
The canceled the canceled song from the Lego Movie.
What did they cancel?
That song, Everybody's Got Poo. That's the canceled song from the Lego Movie.
Oh.
Everybody's got poo.
to be fair, everything is awesome. Just sound more catchy.
Everybody hates it when you need to go take a shit.
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are getting ready, are gonna just leave the next morning.
Yeah.
Head for the next destination. The Lost Temple of Loth.
Here we go.
And our ticket out of here. We have looted everything that we really felt was loot worthy.
The final stretch.
Or at least that you had good directions on where to go to find it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a territory of fish people we're not gonna bother with, and the territory of mind flayers. How about we don't?
No. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
that.
two of them were dangerous enough when they were distracted. So, okay, so the next morning you gather all your stuff and you go to leave. You're just traveling towards the Temple of Loth, and at one point when you're on your way there, you suddenly hear like a lot of rumbling noises.
Whoa.
And
Oh dear.
a large number of giant ants begin bursting out of the walls around you.
Ants. There's ants.
Run!
Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants.
Oh dear.
I should change the music too.
I go over, I look over to Arthur and be like, you know what to do.
I don't think you can hit all of them.
This quickly? I don't think so. Let's find out how tough they are first, and then we can worry about spells.
Initiative now?
Yes.
Or I'm gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick some dungeon music to play.
That's a lot of ants.
Ah, fuck.
Woo! I'm unstoppable. Catch me now.
I gotta roll initiative for all these freaking ants. It's gonna
Ants,
take forever.
And also the Ant brothers and the Ant sisters.
We get it.
Oh wait,
Just, if you haven't counted them, there's 20 of them.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh boy.
real quick, is this inside or outside? Like
Everything is technically inside because we are in a giant underground cavern.
Ah, okay.
One of us, I don't think, rolled. Yeah, I don't think Arthur rolled.
I just rolled.
Yeah, you just did. Oh god, you rolled a 1. Badios first, then Duraxis, then a shit ton of ants.
Well, who saw that coming?
And then I'm in the middle of a bunch of them.
Well then.
This should be fun.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you. Right now. The biggest threat about these things is they have an armor class of 3.
Oh dear, that's gonna be a little bit hard to hit. All right,
Oh,
let's see how well this goes. Gonna just smack this one.
Lance.
Weapons. Do I want to go for Lance? Yeah, let's go for Lance.
You critical hit.
Ooh!
Roll for damage.
Imagine Body it just takes her lance and just starts doing I don't know, just starts swinging around everything like the Matrix again.
I imagine he thrusts the lance.
12,
and it
so
goes
24.
Actually,
the ant's mouth to the ant's backside.
yeah, and in spite of the fact that these are considered giant ants, they still count as small.
Small, medium.
So you don't do. But still, you just did 24 damage. The thing just burst into pieces.
Well, that seems to be easy enough.
Duraxis.
Checking over my spells again. Okay. Where's my thingy? There's my thingy.
I jokingly say, at least move forward one space and to the right.
You might want to actually move within melee range before you roll to hit. Either way, you missed.
Yeah. Guy figured.
This one runs up to Corridor. Gotta get a. Wait, is that the right Thaco? Oh, yeah, it is. It has to get 12 to hit you. Okay. He gets close to you, and his pincers come at you, but they don't get through your leather armor.
Ah.
Number 2.
Oh god. They're all gonna circle around me. Well, at least the left side.
Where the fuck is that? God, that one's so far up I didn't even see it when I was highlighting it on the turn order.
Yeah. Thank God when you like put your mouse near it, you'll know what exactly it is. Otherwise, like, you'd be so freaking confused.
This one takes a bite at Duraxis. Has to get an 18 to hit. It tries to bite him, and Duraxis just pushes him away with his shield.
Okay.
Thorador's turn.
Okay, I hit with my Star Metal Axe and Dagger. Misses. And misses.
Damn.
Ugh.
Oh.
Those weren't very good rolls.
We get killed by ants.
Nobody.
Hands!
One, stop jinxing. 2, none of them have even managed to do anything other than just being, well, ants.
That one missed. Basically, the biggest thing they got going for them is strength and numbers.
Armor.
Strength and numbers.
Like if they keep attacking, some of them are going to roll high enough to hit.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And right now they're actually getting in each other's way, so it's actually gonna help.
Because there's so many. Yeah, there's so many of them that they're. That one runs up and takes a bite at Sebastian. Misses.
Too slow.
I suppose anybody has just for some reason has a random bag of sugar on them by any chance.
Wait, do ants like sugar?
Yes.
Yes, that's pretty much all they eat.
Yeah. It's like their thing. Like if you put an ice cream sandwich by an anthill, trust me, it'll be gone.
One's attacking Thorador.
Oh no.
Misses. Wow, they're monsters suddenly just can't roll numbers.
They used all their luck on their initiative.
Stop jinxing.
I'm not.
Not you, Ozzie.
So Scylla's turn. She attacks the one that's directly in front of Sebastian. And she
that hits.
Or
God, thank God.
13 damage. She took off one of its legs, but it's still moving, alive and kicking.
Damn.
I am the one-hit wonder.
What was your damage you did?
I critted and I got 24.
Yeah, he hit it so hard it smashed into pieces.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oy.
That one gets up and attacks.
I block it with my body.
It missed.
How high do they have to roll now to hit me?
You're at -2, so they gotta roll an 18 to hit you because they have 16 Thaco.
Ooh.
Owen runs up and takes a shot at. Okay, that one hit Duraxis.
Oh God!
For.
How much damage does he
This is a critical, so it does 10 damage.
Ouch!
Yeah, gets him right on the arm where he's not completely covered up. And this one in the back moves up and takes a bite at Badia. Missed.
Block again with my body.
Sebastian's turn.
Okay. I'm going to just use Lightbringer and hopefully hit it.
Well, I'm pretty positive I know what TC is doing.
Although they're actually in a spot where he can't optimize his use of it because you guys are in the center.
Else.
Well, you hit, so roll for damage.
Couldn't he
Yeah, he could get all of them on like one side, but.
Right.
Yeah, so I hit the one in front of me, like with my Lightbringer.
For 9 damage. Okay. The one directly in front of you.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, that's the one that Scylla had already injured. So yeah, it's still reeling from losing one of its legs, and you smash its head right into the ground.
That's one less bug to deal
Arthur's
with.
turn.
Okay, Mega Man, use explosion.
Explosion.
Oh, here we go.
What do you mean? Fireball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Same
6,
difference.
Explode everybody.
I'm assuming you're making the circle real quick.
There we go.
All right, roll for damage. I'm gonna see how much damage you do before I bother doing their saving throws, because if you do 30 or more, they're just dead.
So they have 15 HP.
Yep.
Oh! What?
Ooh.
Okay,
do you round up or down?
Actually, TZ, because you're level 8 now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So roll one more die 6. Actually, I'll just say they're all dead.
Ta-da!
We needed that extra point, and there we go.
You're all dead.
Yeah, there's just there's an explosion, and there's just flaming ant parts flying everywhere.
Raises my shield to block them.
We just really hear an opera music playing as we watch the ant body parts fly everywhere.
Ant parts just fly across the room in slow motion. Opera music plays.
Ant part! Ant part!
I was thinking
Alright. And while we're still in that slow motion shot, Batia takes another swing at another ant in front of her.
I was thinking
And come on, one hit wonder.
Still waiting for the hit.
Go. Got him.
Roll for damage.
Submit. 16!
Yeah, you
one hit wonder.
Your lance just goes right through its head, busting its head into many, many pieces of ant meat. Durax's turn.
Don't fail me now.
Sorry.
Yeah,
got him.
Roll for damage. Wait, actually, which one were you hitting?
Right in front of me.
I mean, they're all at full health still, so it's.
Yeah, no, the one directly right in front of me.
Try him for that one again. The one that got away. Don't let him get away.
You said these are still They're small, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
because even though they're giant ants, that still doesn't mean much for something that's normally that tiny.
Right.
They're about the size of like a small dog.
13.
13. So you did the max amount of damage you could have done.
Nice.
Because yep. Okay. So you did it. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty badly injured. It's kind of limping around, but it's still.
I cut off half his legs. Now it's literally trying to drag around.
Okay. The one directly to the right of Thorador attacks again, misses. I move the dice roller over here so it's not in the way. This one moves up and takes a bite at Badia for hurting or for killing two of his. Rather, and he missed by 1 point. 1 point.
So close.
So close.
The one to the upper right from Duraxis misses.
DC in chat, I don't think that means what you think it means.
Thorador's turn.
Okay. Star Metal Axe and Dagger again. Dang it.
You can do it.
Dagger hit.
Yay.
Okay. Star Metal Dagger. Submit. 8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah.
And it's one directly in front of me.
Yeah. You lopped off one of his mandibles, but he's still alive.
You still got the hand.
Okay, so another one of them that's near Duraxis. Successfully hits.
Damn.
For 6 damage.
Oof.
Bringing you down to 41. And the one directly in front of him attacks. Misses. This one has to get around the other one, so runs up and attacks Badia. Critical hit. 8 damage.
Ouch.
I'm not being super descriptive with a lot of the attacks because there's just so many enemies.
Yeah.
Well, it's literally just ants crawling up to us and snapping with their mandibles.
Yeah.
One of the ones that's right next to Thorador hits for 4 damage.
Watch your kinkles.
Scylla's turn. She just runs right over here in the middle of all this carnage and takes a swing at one. She hits for 14 damage. Just
that thing's
one
got
of them's. She hit the one directly in front of her. Now it's got 1 HP left.
It's heavily crippled, but it's not dead.
Kill me!
Yeah, that one. That's the one that she just hit is actually the one that's got its turn now. So it's gonna snap at her and hit for 2 damage.
Oh, of course.
It nips at her toe.
Sebastian!
Nips at her toes. Okay, so just do same strategy. Okay.
Smash it.
You hitting the one that she just hit or the one directly in front of you?
Yeah, the one. Wait, I'm going to hit the one in front of me. Well, the one that's next to me, not Scylla's.
That one.
Okay.
The
one that's not injured. All right.
Yeah, this one.
Roll for damage. 7. Arthur.
The damn page. All these guys are here. What sort of range do I have on lightning bolt? Wait, I don't actually have lightning bolt.
You should.
Right, that's a level 3. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Like if lightning bolt is in a cone shape?
No, lightning bolt goes straight. So if you were standing, like, say, right here, you could shoot it straight through all the...
Do it.
Yes.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Magic missile.
That should have been more curvy.
That is terrible.
Quickly line.
5-second art.
8 dice 6.
Oh.
28. So they
Ooh.
I'm gonna the ones. That, well, no, some of them are gonna make a saving throw, but the ones that are already injured, I'm just gonna take off of there because of the fact that I know that they're not gonna survive.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're already missing health.
Oh
But
my
the
God.
other two get to make a saving throw versus spell. Where's the saving throw tables? And they count as what? They count as 3rd level fighters, so they have to get 16 or higher to save.
Oof.
One of them didn't, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one only takes 14 damage, so he's got 1 HP left.
And Diraxis is right next to it, so...
Badia's turn.
Well, this one took a nibble on me. I'm gonna smack him right back for that. And medium lance. Away.
Lance, away.
Oh, you hit.
One hit wonder. Round 3.
Get 'em.
That strength bonus you have just keeps making everything shatter the second you hit it.
Oh. Rolled for suck.
Yeah,
Hurt him though. Hurt him real good.
He got 2 HP. Yeah, he's. You took a chunk out of his torso, but he's not gone down yet. Ant blood's going everywhere though. Diraxis.
Damn.
You rolled a 1.
Oof.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. You swung your sword so hard that you dropped it and spent the rest of your turn picking it back up.
Thanks. You had to make me look that dumb, don't you?
It's
a roll 1, dude. Everyone gets it.
Badia misses. Thor's turn.
Okay.
I'm mostly invincible.
3,
Mostly.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, 'cause I'm just pointing out you can't backstab because it's not engaged with anyone. But but you're also further away from the other enemies to less likely get dogpiled.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's the attack. So here's the hit buttons. There it goes.
Ew.
And you missed with the axe. You hit with the dagger.
Oh, lucky dagger.
Yep.
He's got less of a chance to hit with the dagger, and he's hitting with it.
Oh,
max
9 damage. Yeah, you
and you crit. Well,
you took out the ant's right eye with that hit.
Now you're half blind.
One of the ones to the right of Diraxis.
Oh, it's gonna dogpile him.
That happened for a while. Nope.
Refresh my browser real quick because I saw a little connection issue thing, and plus that one roll seemed a little slow. So.
This one's only got 1 HP left, so since it critical fumbled, I'm gonna say it actually accidentally smashed its head open on Diraxis' shield.
Speaking of critical fails, at least you didn't die to yours.
Yeah. Oh, that is
one
hilarious.
directly in front of him attacks.
Okay, I'm back in.
Misses by 1 point. One directly in front of Badia. Misses by 1 point.
Oh, lucky number 3. I miss it.
Can't touch me.
This one's just like must kill thing that caused Sparkly.
Oh, okay, that's.
Ants are
He's got to get a 10 or higher to hit TZ.
Oh.
He hit for 6 damage against Arthur.
Ooh.
Still his turn. She runs back over here to help out with that because she saw that happen.
Against Arthur. There's an ant by Arthur?
Yeah, right in front of him.
Okay,
there was
so something's gone
had...
weird and I can't see things on the map anymore, apparently.
You might want to refresh the page.
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah, you might be having what I kind of had, where you had a connection issue and didn't know it, because I know I heard like a couple of rolls.
Yeah, Scylla just slashed that one right in half. It's done.
All right.
Well, I had a weird issue when somebody else was DMing for me, where they had moved the background image, which was the map, a couple times before the fight actually started, and I wasn't seeing the current position of the map. So, like, it looked like people were walking through walls because I wasn't seeing the map where it was actually supposed to be. Okay, so the one that Thorador is fighting with attacks and hits for 7 damage. Bringing him down to 32. Sebastian!
Okay, same strategy. Alright.
Ooh, nice.
A critical hit.
Critical.
Woo!
26 damage. You turned that ant into paste.
Annihilation!
Arthur.
Flat ant with poor blood.
This one's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 that are on the map are still alive.
Alright. I'll just whack it with my staff.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe just the fact that there were so many tokens might have caused sync problems for people.
That is a good possibility.
Poke it in the eye. Poke out its other eye with your staff.
I mean, the thing is, when you actually read the monster manual thing for the ants, it says number of appearing 1 through 100.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like controlling that many tokens.
No.
But yeah,
I'm gonna try out my new star metal dagger.
All right.
Yeah.
You missed.
Aw.
Here.
like I had heard, like I saw like Matt hitting the armor class at 0, but then I heard you guys talking about his damage roll, but his damage roll wasn't appearing in my chat. And then it was like shortly after Kevin did his hit roll that like stuff started appearing.
Oh, she's another crit.
You're the toast.
That's like what, like 4 crits in this fight?
Yeah.
Not including the one an ant got.
You're toast, son.
Yeah,
You are done like dinner. Put a fork in him.
He's itty bitty ant pieces now. Duraxis.
Yeah.
Can I please kill the ant that's been diddly at me?
Hit him.
Oh, come on!
Apparently not.
Should just.
Thorador.
Alright. Okay, come on, hit X.
Oh.
That's.
And the axe goes flying.
Dagger hits again.
Okay.
Like, it's funny, the thing you should have an easier time hitting with, you keep missing.
Max damage.
9 damage. Yeah, you this time you put out his other eye and he's just done.
Screeches and falls over.
The one directly in front of Duraxis tries to attack. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're
6 damage.
You're fucking kidding me.
Every time.
Twice.
The dice are at it again.
Zilla's turn. She runs. Technically, quite a couple people have been getting insanely high rolls in this fight.
Yeah.
Except me.
You did get a critical. It just didn't do enough to kill it.
Right.
Oh.
You hit it hard enough that it only had 2 HP left.
Yeah, but still, the fact that
Then it's been dodging everything since.
But twice now, 2 ants have 20 critical me. What the hell?
Because there's so many of them. When they're rolling like constantly.
Yeah.
Well, Scylla finished that one off. There are no more ants. It's up to you guys if you want to heal before I switch back to the main screen.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be like, all right, who needs healing?
I've gotten scratched, but I'm fine for the moment. The cleric might need a little help.
Alright. Alright, I'll heal you. Just kidding. Okay.
Hold on. Before you do anything,
Damn it.
Scylla's gonna use lay hands on Daraxis, which it does 2 HP for level. She's level 7 now, so that's 14 HP regain.
When I get that feeling,
he's up to 49 now, and Thordor is standing on top of Sebastian. Made his health bar look like it was full because they were overlapping.
Get your crotch out of my face.
So the person that actually needs healing the most now is actually Thordor.
Yeah. He needs a little touch of something too.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going. Let's see. I'm going to use. What?
I just see the chat.
Yeah, it's like I need clerical.
When I get that feeling, I need that critical healing.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on a Fordor. Okay, so so hold on 1 second. I gotta take out the 1. All right, now I'm gonna roll 1d8. Free. Here you go, free HP.
Well, that puts him back up to 35. And he moved his token as I was trying to change his HP, so it's unselected it.
There you go. Some fart HP will do you good.
Want to do more healing or no?
Fuck it. I'll do it. Oh, just give me a second.
Let me see.
Oh, 6. Okay. Now it should be fully healed, I think.
Or close.
Close.
Yeah, or close.
Yeah,
too short. Okay, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so. Okay, so after you killed the ants, Scylla grabs like one of the parts from the ants that got hit by the fireball, looks at it, sniffs it, and then takes a bite out of it. Goes, well, better than I expected.
Raises his eyebrows slightly.
You do you.
Yeah.
All right, as you're continuing on your trek to the Lost Temple of Wealth, as you're getting closer, you're actually starting to you're getting pretty close to where you know it's supposed to be according to the map, but you're starting to notice that there appear to be like little chunks of building pieces strewn around the tunnels as you're getting here, like pieces of walls that don't look like they belong to like just part of the cave. As you're getting closer, you notice a large man with an aura of fire around him. That's got a sword.
I'm not gonna make any jokes.
That's he's yelling at a couple Koatoa, and you can see that there's like a few Dwarger dwarves that are tied up, and he's yelling at the Koatoa, "You need to find me more slaves, or you're coming back with me to the plane of fire, and you won't be happy when we arrive there."
Oh, he sounds like he's hot-blooded.
Check it and see.
They haven't noticed you, so you could sneak past if you want, but like I said, you notice that they've got a couple.
They've captured some of the dwarves, and we are at least at friendly terms with them.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any like ice or water-based magic? Looking at our magic users.
It's like, wait, doesn't Arthur have he's got
ice, fireball, and lightning bolts. I know.
He's got the ice wand.
Yeah, ice wand.
I have the ice wands. I have chill touch, but I don't think that's specifically that kind of ice. Yeah, I do have the wand of cold and wand of ice storm.
Well, how about this? It seems like he's sending those Kotoa out. We wait until the Kotoa leave, and when he's alone, we ice storm him and then catch him by surprise.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Large man, hey, happy frog.
All right. Well, about like a bunch of the Koatoa run off, but about 3 of them stay with him.
All right. So before they notice us, you do magic one.
Let me set up the map, and then I'll have you do that before the fight actually starts.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, one of my friends is messaging me on Facebook, questioning why Groot's arm is still around after Groot disappeared.
I mean, that's like super obvious question. Like,
Jiggly's not part of Groot anymore, for one thing.
Yeah.
I suppose, but still, it technically originally was.
It's magically infused to the as the new hammer, so it's
the hammer.
So it's a completely separate. So it's a complete separate entity.
Oh, okay. Okay, starting the battle. We get some battle music going on up in here.
So if he has issues, that's basically why. And if he doesn't agree, well, he doesn't understand comic logic.
I mean, I could play battle music, but knowing the way you guys are, I don't know how long this fight will actually last.
Battle music.
I am kind of out of my level 3s. Although, no, I should have gotten more. No, I should have gotten them upgraded from my up.
Did you look at the spell chart?
Yeah. I didn't do that. I need to. What, level 8? I get three level 3 spells. 4, 3, 3, 2.
Yeah. You should probably roll for initiative, right?
Well, I'm waiting till he's gonna do the ice storm first.
Oh yeah, ice storm these assholes.
Ooh.
28.
Hold on.
You better roll. The ice storm cometh.
Winter is coming.
Okay, so they gotta make saving throws to see if they take half damage. He's probably gonna save because of how strong he is. But
he could still critical screw up, so gotta make sure.
Saving throw. He has to. Okay, this is for the Ifrit. He saved the other 2 or the other 3. I'm gonna roll for. One of them saved. So he's taking 14 damage. This one's taking 14 damage. The other 2 are taking 28 damage. That one's dead.
Yay.
Woohoo! Brings it down to 3 targets.
Alright. So yeah, now roll for initiative.
Okay, pretty decent.
That's not bad.
Oh, this is a good
okay,
song.
they're rolling suck.
So you got 4 charges left on that wand. Everybody rolled. Sebastian. Yes, everybody's rolled. Okay. So first up, Duraxis. You can reach the one directly ahead of you if you run straight for it. If you want to melee it.
How do I get the turn order thing to appear again?
Sorry,
that's right.
I don't know how I ended up closing it.
Oof.
I mean, you could have been closer, but they would have noticed you before the spell got off if you did that.
Right.
You missed.
Why the fuck? Of course.
Arthur.
I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Because apparently the game sure as hell doesn't care.
The game cares, but it's been a very fickle
mistress.
Yes. It's been a very fickle piece of work tonight. Arthur?
He's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably pretty damn close to being dead already.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how Ifrits are kind of tough, so you don't really know for sure. Especially because two of them saved.
You're good.
The Ifrit saved, and then I guess two others saved.
No, one of the others saved.
One of others.
I don't want to throw my darts at him. That won't do shit. Magic missile, I guess.
Alright.
I do get like 5 of them, don't
You get 5 on your next level. Right now, you got 4.
I? Okay. Still, it's pretty damn good.
So who are you?
I'll split them. 2 on him and 2 on him.
All right. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Roll. Okay, this is the one on the left. And the one on the right.
Eat!
Okay. They both seem largely annoyed by getting hit by magic missiles. All right, he moves up, takes a swing at Duraxis with his scimitar and misses. Sebastian.
I am going to, for my turn, I'm going to, better safe than sorry, I'm going to cast Prayer. And I think that ends my turn. Or can I still do it?
No, that ends your turn.
Okay.
He can move if he wants to, but yeah, he doesn't
move,
do any
you can
attacking.
move first, but you can't attack and cast Prayer.
I'm going to stay where I am.
Okey-doke.
Alright, so everybody's got a +1 and the enemy's got a -1. Badia.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just a little closer I can get at the moment. So with that being said, bow time. Range, bow +1. And I'm going to target... Switch this over.
And actually, I'm going to point out that now that I think about it, because you normally don't get this close without getting right up to him, but technically I think your lance can reach with one blank space in between you and them.
Are we sure about that? That's a possibility, I suppose.
I mean, if we were using the way it works in 5th edition, it definitely would.
Okay. So if you're going to allow me that, I will go back actually to lance then. +1, go. Nice.
And he counts as large, so...
Ooh. 2d6 plus 1. Ow. 14 still.
Hold on, I'm checking something real quick. I'm marking something down before I forget. So 14 damage, okay. Yeah, he's got a nasty, bloody hole in his shoulder, but he's still standing. Thordor.
Okay.
Fight me.
Assuming is it kind of dark in here? Or is it
cavernous?
It's kind of reasonably lit due to the fact that he's got fire emanating from his body.
So, he's a very easy target.
So 2,
I'm
3,
I'm back.
4, 5,
Hello.
6.
I've come to your defense.
And
I
take out my crossbow.
How bad is it?
He tried to smack you. He barely missed.
And
as long as I was gone, I was surprised you guys haven't done more.
It's almost back to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, +1.
Oh yeah, Sebastian used prayer, so everybody's got a +1 bonus right now.
Okay.
That's nice.
And I can just use regular crossbow bolts, right?
Yeah, roll for your second attack though, because you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the double attack.
You just do both of them instead of waiting.
Attack.
Then that just barely hits. So roll for damage twice.
The small mediums.
You're right. The Ifrit's large. The other 2 are mediums.
And I still add 1 to these, right?
Yeah. 4, 5, 9 total. He's bleeding profusely, but he's still standing. The one directly in front of Daraxis takes a swing, and was that it? No, he rolled his stocko. He needed to roll 2 higher. The other one runs forward to Thordor to retaliate for the crossbow bolts. Has to get. Wow, he's actually got a really easy chance to hit. He has to get an 8. He hits for 3. Wow. Only taking 3 damage on a 2d6. That's pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Scylla's turn. She runs forward and takes a swing at the one that just attacked Thordor. And hits for 13 damage. Yeah, he almost drops his shield from the force of the blow, but he's still just barely hanging on. Daraxis' turn.
Watch is gonna miss.
Got +1, don't forget.
I forgot to add the +1.
Well, you hit anyhow.
-8, so roll that damage.
Actually, who are you attacking? You got 2 enemies in front of you.
The one that's still in front of me.
Okay.
They're technically both in front of you.
I assume this one.
Yeah.
Alright.
The green one.
Okay, roll for damage.
Green boy.
That's
Add a +1.
And that's a medium
Yes.
+1. Damn.
What are you damning about? That's a decent amount of damage.
One more damage. Kill him.
At least wanted to hit. I want to at least hit double digits. Damn it.
Yeah, double
It's
digits.
hard to do that on a medium with a long sword.
So we want to get
Don't care. I still want to double digits.
Yeah, double
Still want to do it.
Arthur's turn.
At least do I at least leave any damage on him, or just
Yeah, he's got a cut across his chest from that.
Chest pain.
You got heartburn.
Sorry.
All 4 of my missiles on this guy.
on an E free.
Yeah.
All right, 4 die 4 plus 4.
Magic missile into the glowy guy.
You're not gonna believe this. You did exactly the amount of damage he had health left.
Oh.
Yeah, he just gets hit with a barrage, and he ain't lit up anymore. Sebastian.
Let's see. Can I move enough that I can throw one of my axes at this guy? Or no, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, technically, you could move close enough to hit him.
Oh, close range?
Because you can actually, because that's exactly your max
30.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you can move one more ahead still, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll put in the +1 for my.
You hit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's still reeling from the last couple hits he took, and you just cracked him right across the head, splitting his skull open.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Claudia's turn.
My turn.
Take that lance behind, shove it inside of his
Dum,
asshole.
dum, dum, dum. I would quote the Warriors, but not this time. I'm gonna save it for someone bigger and nastier than this guy.
I forget, does Arthur still have a 3rd level spell left, or because I remember you were talking about?
Yeah, I recalculated, so I do.
Because I'm just curious, what do you got on your tracker right now that you still have left?
You still got +1.
Well, I'm assuming I rested after nuking the Sahagins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to town.
I have 2, 3, 1, 3 out of a maximum of 4, 3, 3. That should be 4, 3, 3, 2, right?
I still get +1.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it lasts for like a full minute, I think.
Nice. And
Oh, come on, let it be good, let it be good. Okay, decent.
smack it.
Double digits.
Okay, yeah, you got him in the back, and you just barely miss his spine. He's wobbling. He's barely able to stand, but he's not quite dead.
And then Forder just finishes the job by shoving it up his ass.
I assume he's still facing Drax, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't literally have to move your token.
I know, I don't.
I know. He just wants to do it. Getting ready for that.
Ooh.
Finally, I hit with the axe.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy sh... You critical hit backstabbed.
Yep.
Ow.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal, you're just meaty bits.
I
30 damage.
I don't think you had to bother with a dagger. I think the axe is got the job.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
40 damage. Holy cow.
You critted to hit with the axe, and then you got
max damage on the dagger.
Yeah.
When your axe comes down on his arm from behind, his arm comes clean off, spins around in the air, and then comes down and he gets punched by his own fist on the top of the head as he tumbles over.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal.
It's supposed to be spelled
Okay, so yeah, they're dead.
Now. Yeah, that's how they spelled it in the meme.
there's about 5 Dwarger here that are tied up. After you untie them, they thank you, and they more or less just grab the weapons off of the enemies you just defeated to defend themselves on their way back to the city.
Oh, okay.
Send them back home with a wave and have farewell.
Okay, so you get a little further, and you reach a point in the tunnels where there's one man wearing a tattered robe that's kind of stumbling, trying to stay on his feet. He's holding a sword, and there's bodies all over the place in this area. Like there's others dressed like him, but there's also a couple dead mind flayers, as well as Sahagin and Koatoa. There's probably about 50 dead bodies around here. Like, it looks like there was a really nasty battle, and he was the only one that survived.
Wait, I say the others be like, I'll take it slowly. I'll walk up to him, no weapons, and be like, don't want him to attack us.
He notices the party. He notices the party drops his weapon, and then he just collapses down to his knees and says, "Why didn't the Deep One save us?"
Can I heal him?
Well, you begin to approach him, and as you're almost to him, you see he pulls out a dagger and cuts his own throat.
Oh, no! Oh! Yeah, Sebastian's like stunned, like, ah!
That's eyebrow raising.
But there's a lot of corpses around here, so I'm just gonna point out that if you wanted to animate dead, this would be the time to do it.
Everyone looks at Daraxis like,
can you animate the guy that just killed himself?
Sure.
Would he be able to answer questions like?
No,
like
that's not how animate.
Not animate that.
Yeah.
It basically turns them into a mindless minion.
But I'm all for having some undead minions.
Let me see how many you get from.
As it says, they generate as many hit dice and undead minions as the caster has levels.
So you're level 8, so you could get 8. You could get 4 zombies.
Okay.
And if you actually wanted to cast it twice, you could have a total of 8.
Jesus. So that's a level 3 spell, which I have.
Yeah, you can't. You can only control up to double your hit dice. I was saying you could technically cast it twice and have 8 zombies.
Well, do I need 8 zombies, or should I just go with 4?
You don't know. You don't know what you guys are going to encounter ahead.
Alright. You know what? Probably be safe than sorry. So you know, I'll take a suggestion. I cast it twice.
All right. So I'm just
animate dead.
You wake up, and you wake up.
I was trying to do the D&D arcade game voice. Animate dead. Animate dead. You know. That sounded way too accurate.
Because of the fact that it just sounds like gibberish when he uses the turn undead spell.
I know.
What the fuck did you just say, Paul?
And yet you can clearly understand when they say sticks or sticks.
It doesn't even sound like it's the same voice actor when he.
Yeah, what TZ said. God damn it.
Anyway.
Okay, so you got 8. You basically got 8 zombies with you now.
Woo!
So you continue past this grisly site, and you eventually come to a long, winding tunnel that leads to where you believe the temple is. On the way there, or on the way down the tunnel, you come across what looks like a doorway built against the wall, but it's not actually a door. It just basically looks like an imprint of a door in the wall, and in Elvish it says on it, the key is the drow.
Oh boy.
Raise an eyebrow, kind of slowly walk up to it and see if I can just like maybe push it a bit.
When your hand touches it, the actual doorway lights up and becomes a magical portal. You realize this is most likely the portal leading to Toril.
Slowly turn back to the others after you.
Well, I'm just pointing out this is a portal leaving the Undertow.
We're not sure if this is the one we're looking for?
No, it is the one you're looking for, but you haven't actually reached the temple. If you want to keep heading towards that, or if you want to just leave.
Do we want to come back to this later, guys?
Yeah, I say come to this.
Because you don't know if you'll be able to come back through the portal if you go through it.
True.
Maybe it'd probably be better we check this now before.
So I take a step back and remove my hand.
Yeah, it turns back to normal. Basically,
okay.
it's a portal. It's a planar portal where only a drow can activate it.
Well, now we know the
layout.
layout.
Hasn't been used in a long time.
Oh.
Now we know.
Okay, so you kind of make a mental note that the portal's here, and you continue down the corridor.
Actually, she literally opens up a folder she has of her notes on portals, and can only be opened by drow. And snap the folder shut and put it away.
So you continue down the hallway, and you reach the end of this corridor, and you end up entering into a large open area, and you know that this is where the temple's supposed to be, but there's nothing here aside from some rubble and a lot of wide open area. And as you're entering this wide open area, you look down at the ground and you see an empty black cloak and a scythe.
Oh.
Reaper?
Death?
Oh.
It came here and killed something, or it killed it.
And you hear from further in, like you didn't really notice anyone when you first walked in because it's a pretty large area and they're far away. But you hear a mind flayer yelling something, and probably about 100 feet away, you see a woman holding a mind flayer off the ground by his neck. She mutters something and then snaps his neck and drops him to the ground.
Oh.
Okay, this looks like it's interesting. Let's head over there and see what's going on. Quietly.
Curiosity, should we bother picking up the cloak and scythe of the former Reaper?
Not really. As you begin to approach, you notice that this very beautiful woman with long black hair wearing a purple dress. She doesn't really look like a combative type, but you know she just killed a mind flayer. And as you approach, she kind of glares at you, and says, "You can't have my treasure. Leave now, or you're going to join him."
Oh, wait. I have to ask one question to you. Did you know what happened when Death came in here? You know, guy, skeleton, black cloak, scythe?
Or she begins to look increasingly angered and says, "You didn't send that thing here, did you?"
Slowly look at him.
You just had to say it.
I'm sweating, and with the... Can I roll a charisma check to lie?
To see if you can lie?
I'd say this is more of a bluff, but...
This is a bluff check,
Yeah,
my dude.
charisma would be the thing you'd need to do to try and lie, though.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a charisma
A
check.
summon moose.
Oh boy.
The summon moose. He's about to be turned into it.
I don't need any modifiers, right?
No, you don't need any more. You failed miserably.
Oh.
She looks and
I just put my hand over my face.
she looks increasingly mad and says, "You have 5 seconds to start running."
Gentlemen, ladies, I suggest we run, and then I just run into the...
Are we sure we're even gonna be able to outrun her? That's the better question.
Well, she might not chase you if you actually flee, but it's up to you what you're gonna do.
Away, I don't go!
I don't run away.
Okay.
Arthur's out of there. Arthur's getting the fuck out.
We literally just saw her snap a mind flare in half.
Yeah.
And
I'm
she
not fucking-
possibly
I thought
handled
you
the
just
death
broke-
thing on her own.
I thought she just broke his neck.
She
No.
she broke his neck.
With her bare
Not-
hands.
Not
She
snap
killed
him,
it.
not snap him in half. That's two different things.
Still, bare hands, dude. Like a
Who
twig.
knows what kind of magic this woman has? She can snap your neck.
I at least put my cloak up while making it look like I'm backing away, but then I kind of stopped after it.
She stares down to Araxis, and suddenly smoke begins to appear around her.
Oh,
And
God.
her voice suddenly sounds incredibly less feminine and monstrous as she says, "You were warned," and you see the shadow of a large.
Hey, I accept my fate.
You see the shadow of a large dragon.
I told you.
Oh.
As,
No, I actually turn back around and look at you like Diraxis, and then I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna cast something. Wait, can I cast something? Can I?
Hold on, I'm setting things up.
Oh God! Wow! I fucking knew it. I knew it was a dragon. As soon as you said the smoke thing, knew it.
Hey, I stick to my character.
I was expecting a demon.
I get. Yeah, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's bad, dude. You're doing great.
I mean, because if I ran, that would have been completely against what my character is.
Yeah, I understand. It's again cleric of war.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I'm cleric of light.
Certain people are not as far up as Diraxis is because of the fact that he's the one guy that's like, I'm not backing down.
Honestly, Batia was contemplating backing away, but it hadn't had a chance to decide yet.
Yeah, Diraxis pissed her off.
Yeah.
I mean, on top of the fact that Sebastian already made her angry.
You
First
don't
it was
have to run
Bonnie,
faster than the dragon, you just have to run faster than everyone else running from the dragon.
First it was Badia, and now it's like pot calling the kettle black because I was saying, "Oh, my charisma's high. I won't fail this." And
Frickin'. Huh?
Oh yeah, forgot the zombies are with us.
That's the wrong music.
That's a huge fucking dragon.
That's a little bit better.
All right,
for initiative.
for initiative.
Oh,
Okay, decent.
Click my heels together 3 times. Just whisper, no place like home. No place like home. I rolled really shit in this.
If Diraxis gets the high, Diraxis gonna get the high. Yeah.
I'm gonna control the zombies just to make things.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I appreciate it.
That's right.
I appreciate it.
There is a reason I was suggesting animating dead.
Right.
I'm supposed to raise small insects nearby. I can make those grow.
Everybody, the zombies are on our side.
Yeah.
Yes, the ghouls are ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jiraxis animated them earlier. Batty had
Ozzie.
I feel like somebody didn't roll, but I think I see all the names on there.
3.
I didn't roll for Scylla. That's what it was.
Ah.
There.
I'm like, why is somebody missing? Jiraxis, your turn first.
Oh, dear Lord.
You started this. You get. This is your dishwater.
I mean, I'm sticking to my guns as my character. I'm not gonna bat an eye about that.
I wanna see what you do.
But at the same time, at the situation, I will totally agree that shit. What did I do?
Yeah. After the fact, he's probably like, oh, this isn't what I thought this was. Shit.
Oh dear.
What did I do? I stepped in it.
I didn't think this through.
I'm trying to hit a button. I can't because I'm laughing too hard.
I didn't think this through.
This is going to end badly.
Hey,
well,
hey,
if you die, at least you went out in a good. You didn't move forward, dude.
Oh, God damn it!
Damn it, dude! You need to move. Don't forget that you have the fire potion.
Oh.
This isn't a fire-breathing dragon, though.
Oh.
It's a deep dragon. But your sword just clangs off of its scales, having no effect.
Oh boy.
Zombie runs up and is most likely gonna miss. But
Master.
yeah, the zombie missed. There's no way he was gonna roll. Arthur.
What's Arthur gonna do?
Any debuffs?
Yes, we could use some debuffs right about now. It'd be nice.
Yeah, please. I don't want to die.
Oh God!
Arthur's probably actually got to think about what he's gonna do.
Vixie rip.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna stand back here, laughing my ass off as we die, slowly.
Does sleep doesn't scale up with the level, does it?
No, it doesn't, and it wouldn't work on a dragon. They have way too many hit dice to be affected by it.
Well, the one with the dimension door will live. Lol.
I think with dimension door, you can't just like, use dimension door and be like, oh, they're gone. Like, I don't think that's how it works.
No.
I'm saving dimension door for myself. I need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That's the ticket.
Yeah. If all goes to hell, just use dimension door to get the hell out.
I mean, if I can't save all of you, but
yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. Oh. Wow.
Global of invulnerability, maybe?
I gotta look up what exactly that does in second edition. That's what, 4th level?
Yeah.
Minor global of invulnerability. This spell creates an immobile, faintly shimmering magical sphere around the caster that prevents any... Oh, you know what? That just prevents spells from hitting you.
Okay. That won't help.
It makes you immune to level 1 through 3 spells as long as it lasts.
This music is very appropriate.
I know. That's the same thing.
How about some acid arrow? That might hit.
Yeah, use acid arrow and kill it in one shot.
That's not really gonna help.
I mean, you still technically got a
splash damage over time, but
you still got a lightning bolt charge left.
Yeah, lightning bolt and fireball.
Because the way lightning bolt actually works is it doesn't just arc out straight from you. You target a location and then it goes forward from there. So you could, as long as you move up, you could hit the dragon with it without hitting any of your teammates.
Like here or something.
Yeah, like over here in this direction. Just so you got a line of shot. There you go.
Okay, so let's see.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Alright, I'll roll for damage while I grab the saving throw chart to see real quick.
God.
Ooh,
nice. Nice amount of 6s in there.
He only has to get an 8 to save, and saved, so it's 20 damage.
Damn.
Crack.
Still, 20 is a nice amount for doing when you only did half damage.
Still felt it.
Okay. Why did all the zombies roll so freaking good?
I don't know.
They're my zombies, that's why.
Yeah.
Brains.
Up yours if you disagree.
Scales.
Right.
Scales.
Zombie missed.
Of course.
Yeah, they gotta roll insanely high to hit.
After all,
Miss.
your zombies.
What, at least a 19?
Probably 19 or 20.
19 or higher. Yeah, 19 or 20.
So they pretty much have to critical just to even get something.
Well, if they get a 19, they'll hit, but
Yeah.
that's not a critical.
I know.
Why did I just hit?
I don't know. You tell me.
Missed.
They're getting better. Nope.
Missed. Sebastian.
Alright, so I'm actually really worried for Diraxis. So this creature is evil, right? This dragon?
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast protection from evil to Diraxis.
I think you have to be close enough to touch somebody to do that.
Wait, let's see. Well, it doesn't say the range of it, but let me check.
Yeah, because I didn't put down all the ranges in there because there's
there's
like a limited amount of space to write on the character sheet.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Let me pop open that page.
I already know. I gotta touch them to use it to get them into use protection from evil.
So that you're not gonna be able to do it from that far away.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just for now, I'll just I'll do prayer.
I also want to move up so you're closer on your next turn.
Yeah. I'll move and then hold on 1 second.
But yeah, and by the way, Scylla says don't bunch up.
Actually, yeah. So then, over.
I just go here, I guess.
That's fine.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20,
Corridor's
25,
turn.
30. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now everyone else in +1.
My cloak is still up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't you? You're gonna backstab the dragon.
Backstab?
Actually, no.
You better backstab the
Well,
hell.
I mean, by the time I get
You can't actually backstab a dragon, but you will have a bonus to hit if you get behind it.
Okay, and then I take out the crossbow.
Good vote.
I'm checking something real quick.
Vixie, I'm clenching.
Holy shit.
And this is large, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you just barely hit his armor classes. Her armor class is 0.
Oh, I gotta roll for the second hit. That's right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
Roll the second hit, and good.
Double
2 damage
double
rolls.
hit. Crossbow.
Okay. Crossbow bolts, right? Or do I have to use mithril?
Yeah, bolts.
Ooh, max damage on 1
Nice.
and 10 damage.
Alright. That's 3 damage to dragons already down in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragon seems mildly angry. Zombie number whatever.
Number 6.
Brains.
Missed. Badia.
Well, maybe
I have one question for you, Ozzie. How fast can I fly?
You can.
Oh, you're gonna use the boots?
Using the boots.
You can. I'll just say you can move about 10 feet further than you could if you were walking.
So I could technically be over here and be above the creature, right?
Yeah.
So I'll have myself.
Just put your icon here, and we'll say.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna put it over here, and we're gonna pretend I'm over the zombie, and then lancing the thing as fast as I can, race at it. Lance, don't fail me now! One-hit wonder.
Is that his nickname?
It's about to be at this point. Yeah, +1, I believe.
Yep. 12. And roll for against large.
Oh, you're gonna get smoked today. Lance. +1. Ooh!
20 damage. Yeah, you.
Very nice, man.
You catch the dragon right in the wing, and it cries out in pain.
So that's 50 damage so far.
So now it can't fly.
One-hit wonder.
It's the dragon's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
It pulls its head back and breathes forward gas breath.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where he did say that wasn't a fire dragon.
Ooh.
TZ is just barely out of range, but basically every. How far across?
I get missed.
Yeah, because you're not in front of it. But basically everybody across and all the way down is getting hit.
Oh god.
Damn. Let's see.
Yeah, I've probably still been in range if I went here, so.
Okay, now whatever this number is, you are gonna get to save.
Ooh.
So
Could have been so much worse.
You gotta save versus breath weapon.
Okay, so what? 1 die 20.
1 die 20. I get the saving throw chart up. Deadlock, you need to get versus breath weapon. You need to get a 14 or higher.
But also the +1.
Ouch.
Failed, so that's 23 damage to you. Why can I not click on your token?
Let's see, so 20.
I'm gonna let everybody else. Kevin, you gotta save because you're directly in front of them.
Yeah, I know. Is it 14 for me as well, or is it
No,
different?
for you it's because you're not a rogue. For you it's actually 13. You gotta roll slightly lower. And Sebastian needs to roll as well.
Okay, so yeah, 1d20.
Okay, so
Sebastian has to get a 15 or higher.
So you haven't changed mine yet, right?
I haven't changed your HP because
It's the green one, right? Green number, right?
Yeah.
I changed it already.
All right, so everybody except Scylla failed on their saving throw.
Ooh.
Damn.
So she's. Why can I not click on tokens? What is going on? I have the ruler selected. That's why.
That helps.
Yeah.
Don't worry, if I fail it, you'll breathe again, and you'll soon get another try, Kappa. A body of positivity, our viewer.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Then again.
Scylla's turn. She
If we die, we die.
She
Total party
runs
kill.
forward.
If you die, I'm out of here.
We'll hunt you.
Yeah.
I already died once. I'm not dying again.
Oh, Scylla hit.
Oh, like it's really that, like it's really that bad.
I hit the
I'm
wrong
haunting
thing
you.
for Damage. Luckily, she does extra damage against large creatures, so she's gonna 19 damage.
Very nice.
At least it's a low roll, but at least it's a good one. All of her bonuses.
Zombie turn.
Brains.
Brains. There, what's for dinner?
Scales.
Brr, I missed. My turn. Brr. Oh my god.
He did it!
4 damage.
I actually fucking hit.
You just see the zombie bite, and the dragon actually is like,
Draxus,
hey!
it is your turn. Try not to die too hard.
I'm casting Cure Serious Wounds.
On yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think I was gonna do on the dragon?
Well, you're casting a healing spell when a dragon's right in front of you and might hit you for more damage than you healed.
I can heal you, dude.
You need to get out of the way first!
Okay, fine.
You know, you can't just walk away though. So I was kind of implying that you should be
I
trying
was
to
talking
kill
about the people
dragon
who are
as
gonna
quickly
heal him.
as possible instead of.
I'm talking about the people who are going to try to heal him. I'm not talking about Kevin trying to walk
Okay.
away. That's a bad idea.
Okay, misunderstood. Alright then, never mind. Let's see. There's no buffs on hitting, right?
There's a +1 on hitting, but I was gonna say you might want to see. If,
Final Fantasy IV.
you might want to see if you have any spells that would help.
Well, let's see. Cure. Cause serious wounds, giant insects, produce fire, sticks to snakes.
Unfortunately, you don't got snakes with you.
Just cast fire and be like, see how it feels, huh?
No sticks,
You could use cause serious wounds to do damage automatically without having to hit.
Oh, I just happened to
True.
think. Do we still have that fire breathing potion?
No, he used that
Okay,
already.
we used it. Alright.
Okay,
Just happened to think of that. It's been a while.
If I did that, let's see, 2d8 plus 1.
+2 because you're getting the bonus from prayer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 2d8 2.
9.
One just had to be a 1. God damn it.
Dragon's, thrashing in pain from all the barrage it's taken. Arthur's turn.
Okay, what can I do to you people?
Put all the cursed rings on the dragon. Thumbs up.
You could get a little closer.
They're water breathing.
obviously-
They're water breathing.
He wants to be careful about that because he saw how wide the range on the breath attack was.
Put on all the cursed rings on the dragon.
And that was by the way, just so you know, that was an acid breath attack. So
it's a green
nudge,
dragon?
Nudge, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Acid probably isn't gonna hurt it.
Oh, how's...
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
It's not a green dragon; it's a deep dragon. That's actually what it's called.
If I were to cast haste on Sebastian, would he be able to heal others quicker, or?
I don't think it allows you to cast more than once, but it does make it so you can attack twice on your turn and doubles your movement speed. So, like, if you did that and he wanted to attack, he could run up here and take 2 attacks with his hammer. But it's also not sure he wants to do that.
Because he is very close to death.
I mean, he could also technically just throw both of his mithril axes.
I guess I go on the old standby and magic missile. Or I have my wands. Yeah. Am I within range to use the wands?
You need to move up further, but obviously you probably want to move over to the side so you're not directly in front of it. Because but if you shot Ice Storm behind it, you could hit it with that.
What the hell happened to the?
If you got the ruler selected, you can't click the token.
I don't know where the ruler went.
It's underneath the magnifying glass. They changed the icon.
They changed it because it's got multiple settings now. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I gotta look at this. I gotta look at the saving throw chart to see what its saving throws are for the.
Oh yeah, there it is.
For magic saving throws, because it hasn't gotten hit by anything it could save against yet. That was magic.
They still haven't fixed the. Oh, they did kind of fix the diagonals. They didn't. Nope, diagonals are still rough.
Oh wait, no, it did. It did have a chance to save already because that was what happened when you hit it with lightning bolt.
Yeah, he did a lightning bolt. I think it needed to roll like a 14 or something.
It only has to roll an 8 to save against magic because of its level.
Yeesh.
I gotta move a little bit closer. I have to be what, within 60 feet?
Yeah.
There is good.
Well, keep in mind, you gotta shoot behind it because it's an AoE attack, because otherwise you'll hit your teammates. So yeah, you could basically hit the edge of the map and just hit the dragon.
Yep.
I'll see if it saves. It failed its saving throw, so see how much damage you do with Ice Storm.
Ice Storm!
17.
Ooh.
Okay, pretty good,
Average.
pretty good.
Average. Slightly above average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
The
guess.
dragon's movement's beginning to get a bit sluggish as it's being barraged endlessly by the party. Zombie misses. Sebastian!
Okay, so actually, this more. Let's see. I'm going again for this one. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm 30 feet away from Diraxis, and it's okay with this. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him.
You're gonna force the dragon to saving throw if it wants to melee attack him.
You can get right over here.
You do see how easy its saving throws are, right?
Still, it screwed up one recently. It could screw up again.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sebastian, you need to move to about here.
Wait, actually,
Actually, no, I gotta change something real quick. That Ice Storm should have done 18 damage.
Oh, +1. Yeah.
Yeah, does let's see. Does Bless only work if it's like for fear or for other stuff? Like
I don't think Bless stacks with prayer.
Ah, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. Again, I can't do. Yeah, I can't do Chan and Prayer because Chan and Prayer basically the same thing.
Plus, I don't think he would want to stand there in case it has like another breath attack.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just play it safe and just I'm gonna cast Cure Light. I'm gonna move. But I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Diraxis.
How are you gonna do that?
Wait, what? I gotta be a certain distance?
You have to be in touching range of them to do that.
Okay.
You gotta do a better healing spell than that.
And honestly, if you're gonna heal anyone, you should heal yourself. You have way less HP than he does right now.
He's being selfless.
Yeah, I was like, I'll sacrifice myself to heal everybody.
Well, we can't really see what Drex's hit points are because everything's blocked.
And, well, that and it's also character knowledge, but yeah.
He's got 26 HP right now. Sebastian has 11.
Alright, so
If the dragon looks at Sebastian wrong, he's gonna fall over.
Yeah, you need to move aside.
Alright, so I'll just stay where I am and cast Cure Light Wounds on myself. Alright, so that's 1d8. Alright, 4. At least I won't die or something.
You might. You decide not to move.
Don't jinx it!
Corridor's turn.
Okay.
Never mind.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You get a plus 4 to hit.
Our death dwarf is behind the dragon.
Okay.
They're going to
Meadow.
Well, do you have a better nickname for him? Because that's what he is.
They're going to write this in the archive. They're going to write this in the archives.
You get hit with both your attacks. Just roll for damage.
Okay.
The dragon gets defeated by the fastball special.
9 and
15.
So, the dragon's already slowed from all the attacks it's been hit with. It's jet bombarded with ice, and his deadlock, or Thorador, runs behind him and cleaves him in the back twice. The dragon suddenly collapses to the ground.
Are you kidding me?
Again!
And all you pussies want to run away.
Dude, you did it again.
Oh my word.
You know what? I always give Daylock. I give Daylock points for being awesome. The rest of you are pansy.
Hey.
I'm just gonna start playing the music I had set up for the next area.
At least I was gonna try and
I, for one, did not run, sir.
Oh my god. Alright, so
Well, I guess I'll also give points to at least Claylix for at least being what he does, his job.
Yeah, again, I said it before everyone was talking over each other.
You lost points for running away, but you got some points back for being a good guy.
All right, so
the amount of it had 112 HP to start with. But I mean, basically, the biggest threat is if it got another turn, people were gonna go down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you weren't listening that we were telling you need to get out of the way of that breath attack if it did it again.
Again, Dirax was just Kevin was just playing this character, man.
I was gonna say, I still stand by. I was not gonna. I'm gonna play my character.
And also, I rushed him and I got 20 points on him. By the way, slowly fluttering back down to the ground. You're welcome.
Who needs healing?
Other than your face.
I feel
Draxus also needs help.
I'll use my second Gear series.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the battle screen so you guys can figure out where you're going with the healing.
Right,
yeah, I'll move just because I was kind of.
Yeah, I'll wait.
And Thorador needs patching up.
Yeah, Thorador, and
Sebastian.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's I'll wait till Diraxus heals himself, and then I'll just wait a bit.
Do I still getting the buff or not?
I don't know if you get. I don't think you get it on healing spells. I think it's just for attack rolls, damage, saving throws.
Okay, so it'll just be a 1 then.
So then, my question is, how do we get a dragon across the portal?
Oh.
No, seriously, dragon parts, tons of money.
Well, to be fair, he's not wrong, and if I recall correctly, both scales and teeth and the claws tend to be very highly demanded.
And
get the head.
By the way, dragons are stronger depending on their age, and if you want an idea of this was a juvenile.
Yeah.
Still,
this was a small one.
This was at a 4 out of 12.
Oh.
Still, teeth, claws, and dragon scales are still high demand.
If you fought a great worm, you would all be dead.
Probably within the first round.
Probably.
I'm gonna cast Mending. So I'm gonna.
If it was a great word, my free positive all of our weapons would shatter the second.
Ugh.
I'm not so sure about my lands.
You guys actually have pretty high tier weapons. Like the stuff you guys have, a lot of people wouldn't have until they were near the end of their career.
Right. Anyway, I rolled 11, so I should. That was 20
plus 11.
Okay, that's all my level 4 spells, and got a bunch of level 1s I can use up.
I'm just gonna like use the last 2 cure light wounds on 4 doors, so I'll just roll like 1d8s like twice.
All right.
Okay, so that's 8 health. There we go. There you go.
Let's see. Okay, I got 4 level 1 spells, so I'll cast some light cure. Me.
Who? Yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the most important. Yep.
Okay. You might want to use some of them on. Wait, when did I accidentally increase Sebastian's HP at some point? Oh wait, he healed himself during the fight.
Yeah, he healed
himself. I healed myself.
Okay, I used that one. I used the second one on Sebastian. Third one.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll take that and give the last one to Thor.
Thordor.
Yeah, Thor. So I should. Yeah.
7. Woo.
There you go.
Like the funny thing is with that dragon actually doesn't even give as much experience as some of the things you've fought before. Because I mean technically if you guys actually straight up fought the genie or the beholder, they might have been more likely to kill you than the dragon.
Right.
It's just breath attacks are
nasty.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, after defeating the dragon, I congratulate all my on a well fought battle.
All right, so
except the robot who's still steady.
He was okay. I mean, like
I took out like half that dragon's health.
Yeah.
So it's obvious to the party at this point that the temple isn't here anymore. It's been smashed into pieces. Some of it's laying around here. Some of it was laying in the corridors leading up to here.
Yikes!
But you do see now that the fight's over, you do see like a bit of a tiny treasure trove laying against some of the ruins that clearly was the dragon's treasure.
Looting time.
Yeah,
Skipping
looting
on over.
time.
Actually, no. I'm gonna use and abuse my new powers. I'm gonna glide over.
So there's a scimitar, a longsword, a suit of chainmail, a shield, 2,000 gold pieces, and 5 sapphires. It's not like the most massive dragon treasure, but you realize the dragon was probably just beginning to amass its stuff in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gonna amass nothing now.
Again, it was a juvenile. So surprising.
Juvenile's gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. And she wasn't happy about people coming near her treasure, which is why she murdered the shit out of that mind flayer.
Good thing she didn't snap his neck like the Rex's neck. Or if it was a fire dragon, the post-traumatic stress disorder starting to kick in.
You know what?
Like you and buckets.
At least I would. You know, if it was a fire dragon, at least I would have had a potion.
If it was a bucket,
and a shield. And
that
a shield.
too. Yeah, that too. Which...
You got you got your potions and you got your shield of fire.
Yeah, you go figure. The first dragon we come across it is not even fire.
Do you want to use detect magic? I'm asking Badia because she.
Didn't I already for today?
No, you did that. You did that when we
that was the day
back
before.
At the other place.
Sure. Do detect magic. See what all we got here. If anything.
Everything except the money and gems are magic.
Oh!
See, what's the highest level of armor I can wear before it's considered armor for my class?
Everything is glowing.
You can wear leather armor. I think you can wear studded leather, and you can wear elven chainmail. Which, when you get back to Sigil, there'll be a suit of that waiting for you because Scylla was having it refitted for you because it was too big for you otherwise.
Right. Okay.
Guys,
I just
all the
mainly
stuff
asked
glows.
because
So there's a magical scimitar, a magical longsword, a magical chainmail, and magical shield.
Who cares about the chainmail?
Shove it all in the bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sell it. Shove it. Sell it.
Push it in the bag. Push it in the bag. It just barely fits. Snap it shut. Okay, we're ready to go.
And then we throw everybody else in the bag.
On the way.
You guys can hold your breaths for about 5 hours, right? Go in.
I can.
Yeah.
So,
Make a potion.
so with that,
I was gonna say that would be a clever way to hide the robot for a sneak attack. Just put him in the bag of holding. He doesn't have to breathe.
Just open the bag, throw the bag at someone. Surprise! There he is. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, robot. Suddenly, robot's like lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's
So-
me. Stabs him.
so I'm assuming at this point you guys probably want to go back to the portal.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep, we are done here.
So the question,
we are really done here.
The question is, are you going to bring the zombies with you, or are you just going to release them from the spell?
Actually,
Well, there's 4 of them now, so now that we got Ringo, Paul.
you're going to name them the Beatles again. By the way, starts plucking out teeth.
Because technically, I mean, because it might you might because if you actually take them with you, you're not just animating them. You're also taking the corpses away from their actual original home completely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to them. I'm more respectful for that. So I release the zombies back to their proper rest.
Brains.
Brains. Sleep.
Yeah.
Rest,
Brain.
rest well, fellow zombie warriors.
Sleep. Plunk.
You saved our asses.
At least, well, the
One of them
definitely.
managed to give it a
The
bite.
one actually
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, and he survived. So
Got about 4 teeth out so far. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Okay, so you're actually gonna
we
take.
gotta get some of this. This could be
I was gonna
worth
say
a ton.
we did even a juvenile. We should take some parts of that dragon.
Well, the teeth would probably be the most logical things. They're the only thing you're really gonna fit in the bag of holding easily.
The claw's too big.
The claws are probably as big as us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck squeezing that through a portal.
The dragons was 24 feet long, so it could pick you up with one of its claws.
Oh.
I mean, its teeth are like the size of a sword.
So essentially like throwing in a whole bunch of extra swords. And
Basically.
also we should look for any loose scales sitting around that we can
Well,
grab
yeah,
along
it's
with
definitely
too.
it's definitely scales. Yeah. You know what? I'll start working on that.
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
got
gonna work on stenchers.
Well, yeah, they're just saying any like any skin you take from it, you're gonna have to actually carry. It's not gonna go in the bag.
That's fine. I can carry.
I can carry.
I got upper body strength.
All right, we'll just say that you spend a few hours dissecting the dragon, and you got about 20 teeth and a few sheets of scales that you've crammed into a bag to take with you.
Just strap it on my back.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
We're gonna be like Skyrim. Be like, let's just make some dragon armor, dragon weapons.
That's gonna take about a month to make.
I'll technically both Dragon Age and Skyrim did the whole thing with the dragon. So, but Dragon Age did it first. So.
Okay.
If this is Monster Hunter, this will be the carbon session.
Okay, so yeah. So anyhow, after you do all of that, you return to the portal, and Body obviously has to activate it and wait for everybody else to go through, so it'll stay
Just kind of wait
open.
there with one hand against the portal and just everybody.
Who's going in first?
I'll go.
I have to go last. Everyone else in.
So you know, as you enter, you all find yourselves like falling about 8 feet from the ground on a patch of grass.
Seems far out for me.
God damn it!
You're you after you gather your bearings and stand up, you realize you're actually standing in the courtyard of a really creepy looking mansion. And it's storming right now. There's rain coming down heavy and lightning crackling in the background.
Are we falling into the Cthulhu world?
No.
What a
No.
And
we know where we are.
You look over to your right, and you just see at a table with one of those like huge umbrella things over it, there's 2 skeletons sitting there wearing top hats. That stare at you for a second after you fall on the ground. Then they go back to what appears to be just whoever animated them basically told them to pretend that they're having a tea party. So they're just sitting there with empty teacups, pretending to drink tea.
By all mighty Tempest, where the hell have you sent us, Batya?
And you remember where we used to have that cave where we had to fight with the undead creatures? Same realm.
And you notice a zombie walking towards you. That's wearing that. In spite of the fact that it's clearly a zombie, it's wearing a tuxedo that's like that's fully intact, and it's holding a tray. That it walks up to you and stops. It holds the tray out, and you see a wine bottle and 6 glasses with a note that says "Help yourself, guests."
I am not trusting that.
Yeah, same.
I politely say to the zombie, "No thanks."
It just
brains.
I'm assuming nobody takes any of the.
I'm looking at that, really thinking I could use a drink right now, but I'm not sure if I trust it.
I am tempted, but and it doesn't make me look like a coward if I decline a drink, so no.
No.
Well, the zombie, obviously Arthur says no because he's a machine. The zombie just walks away, and
detected.
As you're all standing there, kind of confused as to what's going on, like a moment later, you hear a clanking noise coming from on the other side of a fence. A gate opens, and a skeleton with glowing red eyes, wearing a suit of chainmail, walks in and stops and looks at you for a moment.
Oh, hey, Ozzie.
The skeleton says, "The mistress would like to talk to you."
The mistress.
Right.
I think I know what's going on.
What is a Badia?
Look to the others. Remember our first quest out here?
Scylla goes, "You talking about the necromancer?"
Yes, and who might be the mistress.
Oh no!
You're referring to that lady we met in
the vampire that we let go because she didn't want to mess with us. Yes.
Well, what were the chances we were going to come to her?
Chances are slim, but then again, I've heard of stranger things. So slowly, I kind of just nod to the skeleton and kind of follow along.
All right,
I can only assume.
Well, if it is, at least look at the bright side. We left on good terms, so
yeah.
And I don't expect any hostility. Otherwise, I'm sure she would have had.
If it does become hostile, we'll make a mess of things. That's a guarantee.
Yeah. So the skeleton leads you into the mansion, leads you through the entryway and off into a library to the right. After you enter, and yeah, you see the vampire woman from before sitting there reading a book. She
sees a lot of familiar faces, all decked out better than they were the last time they met.
She says, "Well, I've got a lot of questions. I think I'll start with the first one. What happened to the gnome?"
Don't ask.
Apparently he left on family business.
His people needed him. He had to go return home.
She goes, I see you've added a handsome new face to your group since the last time I met you.
Nudges the angel boy.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I'm Sebastian Silverkin.
She introduces herself as Lady Valestra. And she asks, so kind of curious as to how you just suddenly fell out of the sky above my mansion.
Magic.
Well, we are planewalkers, and just so happens that right above your mansion is a doorway from the realm of water.
She goes, interesting. I think I have a favor to ask of you, since a problem arose here after the last time your group was here.
More trouble, eh? Okay.
Says you might not. I don't know if you had a chance to look out near the mansion, but there's a small village down the hill from here that I'm the closest thing they have to a leader of any sort. I'm the guardian of the Vale, more or less. But soon after you were here, a group of demons appeared in the countryside that have been tearing the place up looking for a man named Zantok.
Zantok. Interesting. Does that name ring a bell?
That's the wizard that you helped change.
Oh.
Shit. I whispered whisper. Should we tell her about the guy?
No need to. But this is more plainer bullshit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't intend any of this, but yeah, that sounds like an issue. Actually, no, she. Long story.
Well, so we helped one clean up one problem. Looks like we got another one we have to after.
He says, if you're willing to help me, myself and Jeremiah can accompany you out into the countryside to look for them.
Jeremiah? I asked, kind of looking around, maybe that possibly at the Flaming Eyed skeleton.
The skeleton nods at you. She says,
nice name for a skeleton.
She says we're actually pretty far out from any noteworthy kingdoms. This isn't really a country of heroes. There's no armies around here to protect the place. Jeremiah came here from a faraway kingdom to try and help, and he's continued defending the town since his death. And I'm echoing through somebody's microphone.
Yeah.
Kevin.
All right. I guess we should be able to help. I assume it's just a nuisance that you can't quite get rid of, or is this like a really big nasty thing?
Well, it's just there's too many of them for her to deal with alone.
Sure. We should be able to help with that since we're passing through anyway. We need directions to get back anyhow.
Yeah, she says, however, you've just arrived from a trip, so I'm assuming you'll probably want to either rest You can stay in the guest rooms here, or you can go down to the town, whichever you prefer.
Pull out a dragon tooth. Yeah, we could probably use a rest.
Well, yes, I was going to ask that, but at the same time, I was going to say we have time to go to the town. Maybe check it out before we.
I honestly could go for a stiff drink.
Tell me about it.
But this is more or less.
Is that zombie walking by?
This is the spot where we're actually going to stop for the night.
As we all say, we need a stiff drink. The zombie walks by, and I will actually take a glass this time.
It actually followed you in, so.
You know what? Zombie butler, I'll take that drink now.
Oh, it's a long day.
Yeah, and things just came full circle.
Everything just.
The adventure just ends on a scene of all the adventurers just sitting on the table drinking wine.
Sitting at a table in the library drinking a glass of wine.
From a zombie while talking to a vampire with a skeleton in plate armor watching us.
From Central, we're technically from Central at this point. This is nothing.
Yeah, I mean he's obviously not a regular skeleton.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
If a first person saw a newbie person to this kind of thing, just saw this, be like, this is weird.
Yeah, but more or less, if you haven't figured it out, she basically protects this village and more or less just feeds off of bandits or other things that harass the area.
The day you saw the skeletons drinking tea by themselves was the weirdest day of your life. For me, it was Saturday.
By the way, Ozzie, I just want to comment, very appropriate music considering the scenery.
The scenery, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark
Castlevania. So.
Yeah, that was why I picked it.
So yes, very appropriate.
But I started it after you finished the Dragon Off just because I didn't feel like switching between two more tracks again.
And yet it seemed it just ended up being perfect for it.
Yeah, I think that was the song that somebody accidentally uploaded to the Smash YouTube channel, but didn't put it on private.
Oh,
which like leaked. That Simon was going to be part of the announcement on August 8th.
Yeah, I really wish the hadn't got spoiled.
Like, I mean, I like this version of it because it's a really mellow version of what's normally an upbeat stage song.
I tend to like a lot of the remixes they do of either Bloody Tears or Vampire Killer.
Yeah, so next time, Adventures with Vampires.
Where's
vampires? Adventures with vampires.
Well, let's just hope we don't come across a Belmont. Maybe we should be fine.
I'll tally up the experience before next time.
Okay.
I can tell you this is going to be less than what you got from going through the estate, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I mean, most of us actually already got a level already, so
yeah. Okay,
and it's gonna be a couple. It's gonna be a couple weeks before we play again because Matt's busy next weekend.
For those that don't know, I'm gonna be gone next weekend because I'm gonna be busy working at a convention.
So we're not doing it. We're not doing it next Saturday, right? So next.
No, we're not doing it next Saturday.
Next Saturday, got it.
Okay, so
it's fine. It's fine though, because we have it.
So just understand.
We're not doing it the 25th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm going to replace the Undertow map with something else before we play again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna end the stream here too.
I'll give you plenty of time to work on it.
Gotta end the stream here, folks. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.